Hello! Yay! Woo! We're gonna do some lantern rite. How is everybody's day? Hi! Woohoo! I'm so happy since I last streamed, I have raised this child. She is now level 80. Nice, nice. Dude, you guys, Yao Yao is a really good 4-star. Oh, and she's so cute. But I really love pairing her with Rite and Shogun because the bunny rabbit, like, its attacks will get the lightning attack at the same time. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. So yeah, this is my Yao Yao now, and she still has her 90 Favonius Lance. She has crappy artifacts, you guys. Like, I hate farming stuff. So yeah, that's where we're at. She's still C3, but with Lantern Rite, I think I'm gonna make her C4, which is pretty cool. And then yeah, her talents are okay. I haven't been able to level up this because I ran out of these books. I know, ironically, but today is Friday, so that's probably what I can use my resin on. So woohoo! Yay! Yao Yao! But I haven't played Lantern Rite since we last played together because I wanted to kind of show more of this on stream because, you know, I know Lantern Rite is kind of Qiqi's home. So, oh, speaking of, let me have her show up for this. Let's do this team. There we go. I wish we could have more than 4 teams, you guys. Like, we really need that. Like, a 10 team selection would be great. It might be overloaded. Maybe like 6. Like 2 more, I would be super grateful for, especially now with the addition of I forgot to click on the quest. Especially with the addition of Dendro, I feel like, you know, you have more character teams, you know what I mean? Yeah, I named my Wanderer Tinkerbell. Because when you think about it, he flies, he's kind of small, and he has a bell. He's beautiful. He's kind of a brat, like very Tinkerbell in my mind. And that's a compliment. I like Tinkerbell. I'm not saying I don't like Tinkerbell. Yeah. All right, let's see what happens. Yay! So last time we met Ganyu.
Greetings, Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak. Call me Qiqi. Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. I'll get straight to the point.
Yeah.
The Qiqi have approved Ganyu's proposal.
Woohoo!
Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr. Dvorak on behalf of the Qiqi to facilitate the organization of this concert.
Yay! That's awesome!
Wait, make us pay for what? Character pages? Oh, like to change their names? Is that what, because they called it a page or something? Unbelievably efficient.
Please. The Qiqi have a duty to deal with matters such as these. We have merely moved things forward to the next step. On a more personal note, I am an avid supporter of all things new and innovative.
Woohoo!
As such, it is my privilege to work with you on this exciting project.
Thank you so much, Qiqi. I'd become quite discouraged after our recent failures and was expecting the same outcome once again, so I didn't dare to get my hopes up. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined this going so smoothly.
Oh, for
It's
teams.
like a dream come true. Right. Time for me
That
to
would be
call in the
interesting if they
performers.
did charge
to
for that.
stage a concert at a high-profile
I wouldn't
event
pay for
like
it. I
this
would
is
just
a
be
rare
mad.
opportunity. We'll make sure it's a night to remember.
Yes! Our music
Okay, but
band's
you know what I would
finally
pay
getting
for?
fired up.
A Qiqi alternate
Yes,
outfit.
indeed.
1,000%.
I know exactly
I
what
would
I'm
have
doing
to pay
from
for
here.
that.
For a musician, music will always be the language they are most fluent in.
What about that fairy lady?
Oh, that. That can wait for another time.
Oh,
Okay, Ganya's reaction.
what's wrong?
They told me all about Mr. Dvorak's situation, but I was so engrossed in drafting the proposal that I forgot all about it.
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't even know what the person I'm trying to find looks like, so it was always going to be a long shot. Don't worry about me, Ganyu. Your time and energy are needed elsewhere. I'm sure you already have plenty to deal with between this concert and everything else going on during the Lantern Rite.
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard your story. For instance, I wonder if this lady your ancestor met might have been an adeptus. What do you think?
I really love Ganyu's eyes, side note. It's definitely possible. Hi, you're not late. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Yeah, I really want a Qiqi outfit. I don't know what they would do if they did it, but it would be really cute. But I know that, they've done some of the other 5 stars, so I'm like, hey, who knows? Maybe she'll have one at some point. Who knows?
To tell you the truth, Mr. Dvorak, I am somewhat related to the Adepti myself. I am part human and part Qilin. The Qilin is an illuminated beast. I know how important your quest to get in touch with your roots must be to you, because I've been there myself before, trying to find out where I belonged.
Did you say the Adepti? And you're illuminated beast? Part Qilin? Are you telling me all the rumors of the Liyue Adepti are real? So it's not just artistic license?
Yeah.
You bet they're real. Trying to track them down is tough, though. Like
For
Julian
sure.
Karst itself. There's nothing specifically stopping you from going there, but getting in and out of there is quite an ordeal.
Yeah.
Yes.
They get mad.
Anyway, if you're looking to uncover a lost melody or shine light on a forgotten aspect of Liyue's cultural history, I'm probably not the best person to ask. But if it's a person you're looking for, then I just might be able to help.
I
That's
see.
valid.
I think I understand the situation now. In that case, Ganyu, shall
Aw,
we
thank
divide the
you.
work between us?
Yes, that was also my thought.
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan.
All right.
In the meantime, Ganyu will reach out to our network and try to find the person he's looking for.
Okay.
How's your workload at the moment? Will you be able to make time?
Oh my god, that's
I
such
can
a nice
probably
comment.
get through everything in 2 days, as long as I don't sleep.
Dude, I wish everybody was
Wait,
like
what
that.
do you mean as long as I don't sleep? Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an extended period without a break will take its toll on your health.
Oh my gosh.
Somehow that does not sound
Everybody's so
persuasive
nice.
coming from Qiqi.
Be it but 3 moons from the start, he who returns is not he that departs. Even I know the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
Yes, work-life
In that
balance.
case, 3 days.
All right, I can work with that.
Nice.
If you have the time, would you join me for this search? You're well known to many of the Adepti and respected among the people. I'll feel much more at ease with your company. Okay, then
Of
let's meet back
course.
here in 3 days.
Watch this space, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get to the bottom of this.
All right.
You're all so helpful and kind. I just...
Just think. Imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got them to come to the performance.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
That would be so
It'd
VIP.
be such a happy reunion. And that's exactly what this festival's all about.
Yeah, I'm sure the wind that guided you here. I read glided. Yeah, I'm sure the wind that guided you here feels the same way.
You're right. Okay,
Bruh.
I'm gonna pull out all the stops to make this Lantern Rite a true extravaganza.
We should probably get going. Mr. Dvorak, could you come with me to confirm the site?
Aw, thanks for stopping by. Dude, right? Like, okay, I feel like there is no such thing as a healthy
I was
work-life
wondering,
balance,
What
kind
are
of,
your
right?
thoughts on music? What does
Like,
it mean
there
to you?
kind of is, like, I kind of get it, but, like, a lot of people, it's just sort of like,
Nice?
it's not there. Like, I have a voice actor friend, he's very
Truth be
prolific,
told,
he does really
The
well
question
with
of
his
what music
job. He's not in
means to
Genshin,
people
as
is
far as
one
I
that
know.
I've been pondering
But, like,
for
he's like, I haven't been on a
quite some
vacation
time.
since, like, 2007, because
Let's
he's
revisit this question
constantly
after the
working,
concert.
and I'm like, oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, so go to the performance venue. Okay, where's, all right. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Welcome to the stream for anyone who's just joining. Thank you for being here. Qiqi is gonna meet some people for Lantern Rite. I'm the English voice of Qiqi. Woohoo! Right? People are losing sleep over this. I have a friend who works
What is it?
on sets, and because she's non-union, they make her like stay up like basically like her call time is like 5 in the morning or something, and then they leave at like 8 o'clock at night or something. And it's like there's a rule for union sets where it's like you have to have a 12-hour turnaround time, but she's like non-union, there isn't. It's just bad.
Per Lady Ningguang's orders, I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the goal of uncovering and dispatching any trouble ahead of the festival. I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast.
Ooh.
I was wary of investigating further on my own, so I was just on my way to report this incident to Lady Ningguang.
Oh.
But I'm worried that if we don't act right away, we may miss the window of opportunity to take appropriate action.
Oh.
I understand. In that case,
Yo, let us handle this one. Yeah.
Qiqi, you're busy enough as it is. There's a ton of different things in the city that needs your attention.
Yeah.
Leave it to us. Don't worry. Whatever it is, we'll definitely be able to handle it. Well, he will handle it.
I
With
love the expressions
traveler
in
on
this
the
game.
case, it's as good as dealt with. Thank you. This will be a great help. I will inform Lady Ningguang about the situation. Once it's resolved, please come and find me again at Yujing Terrace and let me know.
Will do. And say hi to Ningguang for us.
I feel like the
have my
7
thanks,
to
too.
4,
stay safe.
it
and
is
come back as
technically
soon
like
as you're
an
finished.
8-hour work shift if you have like lunch
Good
and
luck.
stuff. But like, it just depends on your drive time on top of it though, and if they're making you work overtime. Oh, I love talking to the characters when they're just standing here afterwards. Because aren't they cool? I'm always like, oh look, there's Qiqi. And I know Qiqi's somewhere in this. Oops. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong buttons, you guys. Ah.
She said she'll reach out to the Yunhan Opera Troupe?
Ah.
I see.
Woohoo.
Then I'll arrange for a rehearsal venue and accommodation as soon as possible. Everything should be ready tonight.
Okay.
Many thanks, Qiqi.
Woohoo.
You know, I once heard someone from Liyue describe a person as swift as lightning and agile as the wind.
Ooh.
At the time, I thought it was a curious expression, and I had a hard time piecing together a mental image of such a person. But now, having seen Qiqi in action, I honestly can't think of any other way to describe it. It's such a vivid and expressive phrase, a testament to the richness of Liyue's culture.
You're too kind, Mr. Dvorak.
I do love her outfit. Cool. Yeah! Alright, so let's see here. Now where are we going? Go to the place by when mentioned where she heard the weird noise. Okay, I was like blind. I was like, I don't see anything. And then I'm like, oh, it's right there. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I am going the right direction. I'm like, I think it's right over here, but I don't remember. Faster? Okay, faster. Roar! Okay.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Yeah. Yeah,
Firework
Ningguang's
said
awesome.
the strange tune is coming from around here, right?
Yup.
But Paimon doesn't hear anything.
Me
There
neither.
doesn't seem to be a soul in...
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out to a place like this.
Yelan.
It's you two.
Hey.
Paimon? How'd you sneak up on us like that? You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
Ugh, this
You look pretty
character
alive to me.
is one
Can't
that I
speak
kind of
you
want.
that bad.
But I don't think I'm gonna roll for it just yet. And I know.
Fair
I know.
enough.
Yelan's really good. Like, oh, know anything about the strange music?
Ah, you're here for that too? Saves me a bit of explaining.
She's like top tier. But I also need to save my gems.
Come with me. I've already reconned the perimeter, so we should be safe.
But if she comes back again at some point, I'll probably roll on like the third rerun. Like I feel So sad that her rerun was right post Al-Haytham. I'm like, why? I gotta. Oh, okay, we go down here. Woo! Huh. Where am I going? Find the clues. Oh, here's a clue. Examine the door.
The doors and the windows are
Yeah,
all
Laura's
fine.
great.
So there definitely wasn't a break-in.
Nope, no break-in. Oh, here's another pointy thing. We found the pointy thing! Doo-doo-doo-doo! If you catch the reference, yeah.
The stuff by the door is in pretty good condition, though. It can't have been too long ago that someone was last living here.
Oh, here's another thing. The window.
This place is completely empty. There's nothing valuable left here at all.
Nope. But yeah, I really love Yelan's character. Hello, welcome. Oh, you now have a C3 Al-Haytham.
It looks like it's been looted, except for the fact
Nice.
that there's no sign of a struggle.
Ah, you're gonna get Al-Haytham on
Bad guys
rerun.
could have sneaked in while the owner was gone, but
Yeah.
then how do you explain why the door and windows are intact?
I don't know.
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, any theories on what might have happened here?
Yelan, you didn't hide some of the evidence from us on purpose, did you?
Why would I make this more difficult for you? We're on the same side here.
Okay, well, Paimon gives up then. Paimon's got nothing.
What about you? Give up as well?
Yeah, it's difficult to theorize with, like, so little evidence, brah. I said so many.
Yep. It's not obvious at first sight, that's for
Ooh,
sure.
nice.
To be honest, I was only able to put it all
I do
together
read chat
because
while
of
playing.
some background knowledge about this area. A
Oh,
long
background
time ago,
knowledge.
there used to be a group of bandits in the Liyue countryside who would sound a horn every time they were about to raid a village.
Rude.
But it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak and warn them of their impending doom.
Wow.
To escape with their lives, the villagers would abandon their homes and flee overnight, taking only their most valuable belongings with them.
Okay,
Everything else was left behind.
that makes sense.
The bandits were eventually brought to justice, but the fear and trauma remained in the villagers' hearts. Whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were in danger once again, and flee immediately. The culprit of this crime exploited that very fear to get access to this house without having to force their way in.
Oh,
That's quite the story.
right.
The victims obviously will have gotten quite a fright, but at least they won't be in any great danger. The important thing now is to find this copycat criminal.
Yeah, like if we use elemental sight.
On any other day, that'd probably be a good idea. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work today.
What? Why
Take
not?
a look around and you'll see what I mean. This criminal is clearly well-versed both in using music to commit crimes and in making a clean getaway.
Oh, well
Not
then.
only did they stay off the muddy road to avoid leaving footprints, it looks like they were also
I haven't
careful
seen
not to
Qiqi
bring
yet,
any
no.
gadgets with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Evidently, they were intent on keeping even the most experienced investigators off their trail.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in
Oh.
the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
I have a story too about when we were recording for Qiqi for Lantern Rite,
So
but I won't get to there
basically,
till we get
If
to
we
there.
want to find the culprit, we just need to follow Yelan.
It's not like anything crazy. It's just sort of like, like, oh my god.
As long as you can keep up. Since the culprit's trying to be cautious and low risk, I'll bet they left through an area with some vegetation for cover, but not so
Ah.
much that it would slow them down.
Let's go. Oh, I thought she was gonna stop there, and then she just turned around. Yeah. Let's cut to the chase.
Here, look at this. These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something
Qiqi
heavy
looks
was
so
being
funny
dragged
next
this
to her
way,
for some reason to me.
meaning we're headed
just
in the
like,
right
"Nope."
direction.
Not a thought here. Good morning, good evening, good whatever.
Their pace is increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on and they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
Look at that lighting. Oh, it's so pretty. We had the lens flare. Hello, hi Jeff. Do. Oh, sorry. I guess I was going too slow. Do. Oh, this is a pile of rocks I haven't broken apart.
There they are! Look! A treasure hoarder tent! Ugh, not the treasure hoarders again! And so close to
Yep.
Lantern Rite, too!
Head empty.
'Tis not the season for their antics!
No.
Come on, let's round them up.
Yeah. No, like seriously though, I use Yelan a lot when doing. I need to cut these rocks open. I have 100% in this area, but I clearly missed this. Whatever this may be. That's incredible and crazy.
Wasn't there something in here a second ago? Wasn't there something in here a second ago?
Okay. Alright. I know when you get 100%, by the way, that it doesn't mean you got everything, but still. Alright. Oh, did I have a weird team? I have a weird team, but whatever. Okay. It doesn't matter. Ooh. Look at all the stuff that I really don't need because my inventory is constantly full. Where are we going? Oh. Are we not fighting this guy?
Hey! Who are
No
you?
brain cell, yeah.
Where did you come from?
Oh, but yeah, I use
The
Yelan a lot
evidence is
in those
conclusive.
domains where they have the trial characters.
Okay, confess and we'll go easy on you. My patience is running low, so why don't you do us both a favor,
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
Perhaps not, but you should be.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
You're open! Curses. Seems like you're not all talk after all, but there's no going back now. Better up my game.
She's so good.
Mercy! Have mercy!
Oh, it's a little late for that. I've come this far, I might as well finish the job.
Yeah.
I surrender! I surrender, please! I'll do whatever you say. Please have mercy.
Tell us everything.
Yeah.
You have one chance, and I'm warning you. Don't make me ask twice.
Ooh.
I won't, I swear. You know, so Lantern Rite's nearly here, and like a lot of people, I wanted to buy a few nice things. I know I'm with the treasure hoarders and everything, but
That
I don't really
elemental
have any kind
particle.
of experience with robbing people and whatnot. So I don't have the guts to break into
I love
somebody's
Xiangling.
house.
Wow, you're really going to complain to us about that?
No, not at all. I'm just
Yes, there's
telling it how
sand.
it
in-
is.
He says shoes. He doesn't
Right.
say boots though.
Continue.
Because that's what I
I
kept
racked my
thinking. Like
brains
I was
trying
like,
to
he's
think of what I
talking
could
about his
do.
boots, and then he
eventually,
says,
I remembered
"There's sand
something
in
from
my
back when I was a
shoes."
kid.
And I was like, oh, that's
The
interesting because he's
bandits
wearing
would
boots,
blow
but
their
then he
horn,
said shoes.
and my grandma would grab us kids and run. I remember the tune, so I figured I'd try it for myself. I mean, just to see what would happen. At first, anyway, I seriously didn't expect that family to pack up and leave.
Yeah.
But they did. And they just left all their stuff right there for the taking. It was too easy. I couldn't resist.
You guys, if you
It
ever
was
find
completely wrong
something
of me. I know that
that's
now.
not yours, turn
I'll
it to
return
lost and
everything
found,
that I took. It's all still in perfect condition. It'll be like it was never gone.
or leave it.
Please, give me a chance, huh? Let me make it right.
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike some kind of a deal than spend Lantern Rite behind bars.
Oh.
Yes? Yes?
You know how to bargain, I'll give you that. It's just a pity that you didn't confess at the first opportunity. You'll have to take a walk with me. Once we've returned the goods, we'll find the owner of the house, and you can apologize to them in person.
Nice, like an
After
apology.
that, I'll escort you to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, as a former victim of this kind of crime yourself, I doubt anyone understands the fear you inflicted quite as well as you do. Does your greed matter more to you than your fear? More to the point, If you can play a tune from memory, don't you think you should be capable of making an honest living?
You mean...
That's enough hints for you. You'll have plenty of time to reflect on all of this yourself. There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from here. Guess this is where I'll say goodbye.
Okay, sure.
What is it? Is there something else?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information. So play it safe when you get back.
Okay.
Don't mention to anyone that you ran into me out here.
All right.
You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so it's perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. Just take it. It works better for me, too.
Okay.
See you when I see you. And happy Lantern Rite.
I'm such a pro at this. Without
Yeah.
taking it from here, it's as good as resolved.
Woohoo!
Whoosh! Random event, a strange melody, complete.
Woohoo!
Although, it's kind of a shame that we never got that treasure hoarder guy to play the melody again. 'Cause Paimon's curious, that's why.
Oh, I forgot to
It's
read
like
his
when
line.
you
I'm
have a
sorry.
tune stuck in your head, but you don't even know what it is. It's
Boots are
driving
shoes,
Paimon
yeah.
crazy. When we were chatting with Mr. Dvorak, music seemed like such a positive thing. And most music is, right? It can help us relax, feel all warm and fuzzy, recall happy memories, or even just think happy thoughts.
Yeah.
Paimon never imagined that music could be used to commit crimes.
Right? Yeah, it all comes down to the ill will of the user.
Oh, really? Huh. Makes sense. Paimon's musical understanding improves again. So
Woo!
anyway, now that everything's resolved, let's get back to Liyue Harbor. Byron's still waiting for us with our random event rewards.
Okay, but while we were chatting here, I saw another rock wall that needed to be busted open. I feel. Did I not? I thought I saw another one. I guess I didn't. I don't see it. Alright, well, I got that other rock wall, so... Guess it doesn't matter. As I keep wandering looking for it. Okay. Alright. Okay, this is probably the fastest teleport.
Paimon doesn't have any brain juice. Oh. Paimon.
Oh, thank you for the subscription! Yeah! Let's not die. Ooh, sometimes you know how like you fall next to the thing and the cutscene cuts into you and then you're just like, and you die. Like that, but like higher in
Byron,
height.
we're back! Everything's all sorted.
That's great news. Oh, please wait here a moment if you would be so kind. Lady Ningguang instructed me to advise her upon your return.
Okay, hear me out. This voice actor sounds a little bit Irish. Not a lot, but a little. I like it.
My greetings to both of you.
Oh,
Long time no see.
Ningguang.
No
We're
need to
gonna
be
see
so
everyone in
formal
this
with
lantern,
Ningguang.
right?
We've known each other for a long time
Or all the
now.
mommies.
You must be super busy with all the preparations for Lantern Rite. Don't mind us.
On the contrary, I think it is those that I have known longest to whom I should extend the greatest courtesies. Alas, on a different day, I would invite both of you inside for some tea and a brief
love
respite
tea.
from your travels.
Side note, I
but
love
you're
tea.
quite right. Trivial matters aside, there's no escaping the fact that we have a grand concert to organize.
Ooh.
Once the performance itself is over, we'll then need to invite the representatives of the Iridescence Tour for a discussion on future collaboration opportunities.
Nice.
The financing arrangements alone could well entail many rounds of discussion. Simply put, there will always be work to do.
Whoa. You're already thinking that far ahead?
Yeah!
Well, we can discuss more current affairs if you'd prefer. I trust you saw this year's Mingxiao lantern at the docks when you
I
arrived
love
at the
her
city?
alternate outfit, by
Yeah,
the way. It's
it
like one of my
looked like
favorite outfits
a
in the entire
goose.
game.
Which adeptus is it modeled on this time?
Sea Gazer. I believe you're familiar with the name. Legend holds that he was free-spirited and easygoing. People described him as a cheerful soul and a loyal friend.
I remember.
On this marvelous lantern rite, we pray that the fallen heroes may be guided home. If the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into every corner of the land, perhaps the souls of those who have gone before us will hear the song of a new era. I wonder whether the melodies will be to their liking.
I feel like I missed a prime opportunity instead of doing the I remember thing to do. I forgot.
Oh, they're gonna love them. I'm unsure of it. At least, if the guy you mentioned is anything to go by, the Adepti and Heroes of the Past sound like a positive and free-spirited, cheerful bunch. They're sure to be open to new music.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah.
I heard that you'll be going on a search with Ganyu to find the descendants of a fairy lady from a Fontaine legend. I'm sure this quest to uncover the truth behind an ancient story will turn into a most charming tale. Do share it with me, won't you? I couldn't bear to miss out.
Yeah, absolutely. Doo-doo. Alright. Oh, here we go. I was just wondering. I'm like, wait a second. This event has a crown that you gotta obtain. But like, how much do you have to do to whatever? Okay. Look how cute Yao Yao looks. Oh my god! I haven't seen this! It's with Qiqi! Ah, you guys! Look how cute they are! Oh, Qiqi looks so scared. Oh, look at the little... Oh, okay. What is it during Lantern Rite? Chin, a recruiter for the Adventurers Guild, is eagerly rubbing her hands together in anticipation for an interesting event. Oh, it's a quest. Okay. What is this? Oh, cute! Yunjin looks so pretty. I can't read the text over that. Something melancholic, yearning, adepti and demons, and a heartfelt nuance played out with paper. Oh, a man's, I think is what it says. Okay. I got this. Ooh, Beto! Look at the cool fireworks. Wow. Okay, during Lantern Rite, Huxing, the navigator of the Crux fleet, something? I can't read that next word. The contrast is not good enough. Be preparing for a unique training test. Ooh, okay, Yelan again in Liwa Harbor. An adventurer is busy with a certain task. Okay, so they're all tasks. Well, clearly, I'm gonna do this one first. All right.
One.
Oh, hold on. Oops, wait, not this. Yeah, no, that's what I wanted. Festival anecdotes. Oh. Okay, I'm confused. I feel like this story is the continuation of the story we were just doing, though. Whatever, I already said go to quest for the other one, and then we can go back to that one. Okay. Wait, where's the arrow? Oh, man. Oh, wait, no, there it is. That's far away, right? No, 160. Oh, it's down here. Okay, I see it now. It just was not very contrasty for me to see. Oh, look at how beautiful it is now. Look at the nighttime with the beautiful stage decor. Yeah, okay. Okay, oh, hi. You were here last time, I think. Yay. Okay. Yeah, you do look familiar. All right. Sorry, I kind of skim over non-voiced things a little bit. Firework, flying Paimon. Why are you so excited? Blah blah. There's rain, fizz, natural explosion, surge, free. Yay, oh, you have a patent? Nice. So basically, this is where you make the fireworks again, I think. A bit of challenge, achievement, reputation, attract a lot of people. Rewards! Okay, cool. Okay, firework and gunpowder race. Let's go. Yay. Woo! Oh, okay, I see now. Okay. Is this co-op? Or single player, you guys. Is it co-op or single player? It's probably co-op. Yes, okay. So here, I'm gonna unlock all the quests. And then we can do a co-op thing. So if you guys want to join in for any co-op-y things, let me know. But then the cutscene stuff I like doing with that too. That may not be co-op, so we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. Let's talk to this dude. Sup, dude? Yeah, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. It's the holidays. Whatever. Woohoo. Yeah. Obviously, I'm bad with reading some things. Okay, cool. We unlocked that one. Woohoo. We're digging. We dig in the dirt. Okay, okay. Interesting. Oh, because he was talking about dogs, I think. Okay. Vigilance at sea.
1.
All right.
2. 3.
3. Wait, where? Oh, way over here. Oh, man. I can teleport to this, though. Why is somebody in the middle of the ocean? Oh, they're on the boat. Okay. So, like, in that thing, it looks like they're just standing in the water, you know, like on the map. All right, cool. Long time no see. Blah, blah. Happy Lantern Rite. Everything can be done in single player. Okay, but can it be done in co-op? Because I like doing co-op because it's fun. Is it a new challenger? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it'd be like that. Okay. Oh my gosh, this person is chatting a lot. I hope I didn't need to retain any of that. Oops. Oh, it's another boat thing. Okay. Vigilant. 3 stages. Chosen randomly. Okay. This is the heavy cannon. Okay. You'll gain techniques. Oh, man. By collecting prop lamps. Alright. Durability. Okay.
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
Alright.
Sound of the ocean waves.
Okay, that challenge sounds not super fun, but whatever. Okay, so then...
somewhere...
That's just my bias, though. I don't know. I've never been a big fan of boat mechanics in games in general. Not that this one is bad, actually. It's pretty... The turning's pretty decent in Genshin. But I've played other boat things where I'm like, oh my god, I can't get my boat to move the way I want it to move. Okay. Alright. Alright. I feel like I want to do the story part next, because we already kind of started the story after we unlock this event. Oh, this is the shadow box thing again? Hello. Yes. Yay. Intermission selection. Cool, cool, cool. It's a story. Okay. Yep, we folded into the characters, I think. I don't know. If I get it wrong, it'll just be funny. Yeah. Cool. Alright. I shall show you right away. Cool, thanks. Bravo. That's cute. I like how he claps. Alright, cool. Woohoo. Yeah, quit making a fuss and enjoy the show. Yeah, I got you, fool. Okay. Then, as soon as the two are in the position... Okay. Yeah. Alright. What? Where is it? Where's the thing? What? Let's navigate again. Where is... Oh, 1900. 2 days later. Or 10 o'clock 2 days later. Okay. Alright. 1, 2. And it won't be 10 o'clock yet. I wish there was a way to speed this up. How's everyone's day been? Has it been chill? Mine was alright. It's been a weird week, but you know, whatever. Okay. Now let's make it 10. Oh my gosh. Why did it do a whole day in between? Look at that. Ugh. Okay, there you go. It's kind of hard to do this on the... What is that thing? Joystick.
Looks like it's about time for us to meet up with Ganyu. Let's head to YouTube.
Yeah, Ganyu.
Go find it.
Woohoo, we're finding a Wait, why don't I have the purple wings on Qiqi? You guys, I had put these wings on at the beginning because, you know, they're word things. But now, there ain't no reason why she can't have purple rings. Hold, please. Oh, the cutscene triggered. Oh, it's snowing. That's nice. Ganyu looks stressed out.
Greetings, traveler in Paimon. What time is it?
Are you okay, Ganyu? You were nodding off there. Didn't you sleep well last night?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Let's discuss the matter at hand. Since last time, I've been thinking a lot about the story Paimon told me. In essence, someone rescued a drowning man and performed some music. If that were all there was to it, it could have been many people, human or adeptus. But the tune was allegedly so wonderful that the drowning man forgot about everything else, even his own impending death, and only came to his senses after being brought to shore.
Ooh,
Perhaps there was an adeptal power at work in that music that he, as a mortal, could not perceive. Or perhaps he sensed a power surrounding him but lacked the words to describe it, not knowing where it came from. Either way, if this part of the story is true, then the rescuer has to have been an adeptus.
Yeah.
You really think so? But this story is all the way from Fontaine. Isn't this a bit of a long shot? Also, Paimon's really curious about how people from Fontaine think this fairy lady looked.
Maybe they imagined her having wings?
Ooh, like a crystal fly's wings? That would be pretty cool.
Ooh.
But Paimon definitely can't imagine any of the adepti looking like that. Actually, Ganyu, if you had to save a drowning person, how would you go about it?
Huh? Me? Well, I'd get them to the shore, and then I'd probably hide behind a tree and watch them for a while. Once I was sure that they were going to be okay, I'd slip away without a sound.
So stealthy.
Got it. So
Oh, hi,
basically,
Diamond.
Ganyu's the type of person who doesn't like taking credit for her good deeds.
No, it's not like that. I'm just not very good at explaining things. And I also find it really awkward accepting other people's gratitude.
Well, what if this adeptus in the story had a similar attitude? That would explain why she just left without saying a word.
I have a hard time with that myself,
She was
actually.
probably
When people are like
thinking something
super complimentary, I'm like,
One was merely passing by and saw fit to address this egregious disruption to one's graceful zithering at once.
oh.
You may keep your thanks to yourself.
That was actually a very good impression of Cloud Retainer, Paimon. As far as I'm aware, Cloud Retainer isn't the most musically gifted. Still, we can't completely rule her out just yet. If we set off now, we could head to Mount Outsung and ask her about it.
Oh wait, that's
You'll
how you
be able
say
to confirm
that?
either way if it's her, and I
Outsung?
can,
I've always called it
I've
like
been in Lea
Alcam.
Harbor for so long now that I'm just not as familiar with the Adepti anymore. If there's anything we want to know about them, she's the best person to ask.
Sounds great! And we're pretty close with Cloud Retainer by now, so we probably don't even need to bring her food this time, right?
I've prepared a gift for her to mark the festival, just in case. However,
You have some reservations?
um,
To a restaurant?
Cloud Retainer spends most of her days studying mechanisms in her abode. She's on her own so much of the time that the moment she has someone to chat with, she just... Never mind. I promised I'd help Mr. Dvorak, and now that I've made the contract, I can't be having second thoughts.
Okay, I know she doesn't have a unibrow,
Traveler?
but in that
Paimon?
specific
Let's set
animation,
off for
it
Cloud
looks
Retainer's
like it.
abode.
I wonder if it's gonna come
Seems like
back.
this is a tough decision for Ganyu,
I
but
feel bad for saying
she's
that.
made up her mind now. Paimon gets why she'd be so anxious. Okay, how about this? If Cloud Retainer tries to start telling stories about her again this year, we should pipe up and change the topic. Wait, did she leave already? Hey, Ganyu, wait
Harmonia
up!
over Athia. Ah, part 2. Okay. You saw the unibrow? Not that there's anything wrong with that. It was just kind of like, oh, that's different. I always like to grab these things even though I don't eat them. Just because, you know, I just remember the trauma of having to get them for both Ganyu and Xiao. Alright.
Paimon's so tired from trying to keep up. Don't either of you need to take any breaks?
I can't believe it. Cloud Retainer is not here.
I can, they're never here.
Did we miss her?
She doesn't like to travel, so in the past, it's always been the other Adepti who come to visit her during the festivals.
I love to travel. Could she be busy with something else right now?
True. Now that I think about it, Cloud Retainer would be quite capable of taking care of anything on her own. There's no need to worry about her. Since she's not here, I guess the next step is to check all the other Adepti abodes, one by one.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Will it involve a lot more traveling? Got it! Paimon has a great idea!
Oh, you do?
Please go on, Paimon.
Our goal here is to find the
Yeah,
adeptus
Paimon's
that
always
helped
floating, that's a lot of
Dvorak's
exercise.
ancestor, right? We can't hear any music right now, but if she's really as nice as the story suggests, she'd definitely come to help anyone who was drowning, right?
Yes, I think that's fair to say.
So, all we have to do is get the traveler to pretend to fall into the water, and the adeptus will come to the rescue!
I love his frowny face. If you're so sure, why don't you try?
You know perfectly well that Paimon can't swim! Paimon would sink like a rock!
I just think it's a bad idea.
Just trust Paimon! The water's pretty deep over there. Quick, swim to the very center!
This is where the chairs are. How is center. Okay. Oh, look at the fishies. Burp, burp, burp.
Help! Help! Someone's drowning! If only there was a kind-hearted adeptus here to save us! Oh no! Whatever will a Paimon do?
What is going on?
Oh!
How do you feel right now? Shenhe! And the Conqueror of Demons!
Sorry, this is a great group.
Please don't make Paimon explain it. Okay, fine. Paimon will explain. We're looking for an adeptus who's good at being a lifeguard and playing music.
Call out my name. Murder, murder.
If the adepti aren't gonna stay
Adeptus.
home, then how are we supposed to find them?
It wasn't me.
Yeah, so this adeptus is most likely a woman.
And I am not an adeptus, as you both already know, Traveler and Paimon.
Okay, so this is Paimon's
I
fault.
know, Shenhe's back.
No way Paimon would have suggested this idea if she'd known how awkward this was gonna be.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Glad you're okay.
You're leaving already?
As far as I know, the one you seek is no Yaksha. And one last thing. Your actions here caused others a great deal of worry. Do not repeat them again in the future.
Okay.
As ever, the Conqueror of Demons comes and goes, just like the wind. Right. I didn't dare to say a word just now. How's your training going, Shenhe? Have you made any plans for Lantern Rite? We could spend it together in Liyue Harbor if you'd like. Oh, I had planned to spend the festival with Master this year. However... Oh, speaking of Cloud Retainer, when did you see her last? Earlier this morning. She set off for Mount Hulao at dawn. I noticed she was using an adeptus art of some kind to protect a mechanism that looked like a boiler.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe it was a gift from Mountain Shaper. I did not inquire.
Okay. Yes, Lila's
So
great
we
at
just
shout.
missed her. Please excuse me for a moment. I think I'll leave the gift in her abode. Sure. Thank you.
And Chelsea and Jen are great too. Do do do.
It sounds like Ganyu and Shenhe have gotten a lot closer recently.
Yes.
Yeah.
During the summer and winter, I continue to train with Master. In the other months of the year, I have been learning to adapt to human life in Liyue Harbor.
Oh.
Ganyu arranged accommodations for me in the city, and also recommended several work positions for me. But when I try to blend in by referring to her as Miss Ganyu or Lady Ganyu, like the others, she says I mustn't address her like that. Sometimes I'm supposed to copy other people, sometimes I'm not. It's a little difficult to keep track of everything.
Yeah, Ganyu just doesn't want you to be too courteous around her, you know?
Is that what it is? Noted.
You got it, bruh.
So, you came looking for Master today because you wanted to ask her about the Mystery Adeptus. Is that right?
Yep. Oh, speaking of that, have you ever heard any music while out training in the mountains?
Music? What is that?
You can hear that on Mount Hulao, though. There's always that random whistle tune.
Kind of a happy or relaxing sound, or a nerve-wracking sound, or even a terrifying one.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm done. I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us.
Okay.
We won't miss her again.
Yay! That's really helpful. Thanks.
We
Yeah.
were just talking about this thing called music, and based on Paimon's description, I do believe I hear it every day. Please follow me.
Okay.
Oh, really? Great, let's go!
Let's go, let's go. Hi! I like your emoji. Wait. Where are we going? What's over here? What? This is not where I thought we were going. Do 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 do. Uh-oh, it's up. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh no. We can do it. Alright. I hear the noise of the thing. Woo!
This is the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
The sound of music.
Oh no! Paimon's gone deaf! Paimon can't hear anything!
Me too!
The faint sound of birdsong, the quiet murmur of the streams. These are relaxing sounds. Are they not the music of which you speak?
Oh, Paimon wasn't quite done with the description. Okay, fine, it's all Paimon's fault. What we're looking for are not the sounds of nature, but melodies played on special instruments.
And a melody is?
Go on, Paimon, sing us a nursery rhyme.
Hey, don't you patronize Paimon! Let's get one thing straight. Paimon knows plenty of nursery rhymes, but Paimon does not sing on demand without payment. Hey, why don't you just sing that one melody Shen has heard before? It'll probably help her to understand what we're talking about.
All right.
Oh, was that from the opera that Yoonjin sang?
That was a melody, and melodies can be called music.
I'm sorry.
It
I
felt
just
like
think
I was
that's so
transported
funny.
back to the past. In my mind's eye, I could see the Zhao lanterns lighting up the night sky again. We're all there, raising our glasses
It's like
and drinking to our heart's
The
content on the
Traveler
Jade
just shows up for
Chamber.
the most random
As I
things,
watched
and like they needed
Yoonjin's
to voice
performance,
that for sure.
I
But
felt
it's
a
just
warm
funny to me. Like,
sensation in my heart. And as the drink reached my stomach, it went from warm to hot. When you hummed that melody just now, feelings from a whole year ago came right back to me, as strong as they were on that day.
right, Lee Seraphim?
So that's the power of music.
Fearless.
Wow, Shen, huh?
Yeah, music.
That was so deep! Music definitely has the power to bring up memories.
Yeah.
It's like a time capsule with all the special moments from our lives squished inside.
Yeah.
What about you, Ganyu? Are there any melodies that have left a deep impression on you?
Okay, I'm wondering how many time capsules get lost
I
though.
don't remember if my parents ever sang any lullabies to me.
Yeah.
I know some local folk songs. And a few other things come to mind too. The songs of the sailors down at the docks. The little ditties that the vendors call out in front of their beloved shops. The tunes of folk artists performing on the streets.
Yeah, all the sounds of Liyue Harbor. Get your tiger fish.
Yes, that's right. In the
That was
past,
too funny.
whenever I heard the sound of those tunes, I always felt that they were worlds apart from me. Nenny and Liyue probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never could connect with humans' artistic expression and their sentiments. So I haven't been able to integrate into their community and be a part of their lives. At least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start to realize that the only barriers are ones that I have erected with my imagination. The way those melodies make me feel isn't all that different from other people after all. They're about mundane details of everyday existence. Life's ups and downs, joys and sorrows. Even though we come from different backgrounds and have different stories to tell, when it comes down to the most common things that we see and experience around us each day in the city, in that sense, we're all the same.
Okay, chat.
You
Since we're talking about
Ganyu.
music,
You're really making
what is
progress.
a favorite
You have
song or
lots of
artist
friends
of
in Liyue
yours?
Harbor when
It
you
doesn't
think
have
about
to
it.
be like a trick question. It's not like this is the only artist or whatever. Like you can like a bunch of people, but just name somebody you like,
At
because
the
that's
very
always fun to
least,
me.
Qiqi and Shenna are your friends now, right?
Or song.
Yes, I am. Technically speaking, we should refer to each other by the conventional forms of address used among fellow disciples. But now that I know what constitutes a friendship, I do believe we are more friends than co-disciples.
Thank you, everyone.
Once the days are warmer, I would like to host you at my home in the city.
Fujikaze.
Please invite Qiqi as well. I've planted many types of flowers. I'm sure some of them will be to your taste.
You are too kind.
Is it bad?
I couldn't possibly.
Nice.
Nonsense. You are my friend. I have cultivated and cared for the flowers just as you taught me.
Aww.
Once you've seen them for yourself, I am sure you can advise me how to do an even better job next time. I will save some for decoration. We can feast on the rest.
Then, thank you in advance. Wait, what is that saying again? If you insist?
A cruel angel thesis, silver cup,
Do
and
people
loveless.
say that? I'm not completely sure either.
I feel like Loveless had a trending song on TikTok.
You got the point across. No need to split
Or two.
hairs.
Because I see them in my feed.
I'm more concerned about your idea of a girls' night out. Eating flowers? Really? Does this have anything to do with you both being the disciples of that illuminated bird?
I doubt coaching will be mentioned on any flowers. Yeah.
Who dares refer to one not by one's adeptus title, but merely as that illuminated bird?
Ah, here we go.
Master.
Our greetings, Cloud Retainer.
There it is! The illuminated
Paimon.
bird is lit.
Double humph. Now
Hello?
she has the gall to use it rather than she, even after being chastised once already. Barely a moment has passed since we last met, and yet your impertinence has reached new heights. Very well. If you refuse to learn your lesson, one shall scold you no further.
Okay.
One has received your message from Ganyu. On the matter of the adeptus you seek, one suspects to know their identity. Well, shall one lead the way?
Yes, please, Cloud Retainer.
I still have to complete my training for
Illuminated
today,
bird.
so I
It's
will
a
bid
barb.
farewell to everyone here.
Very well. Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this special occasion, you should indulge yourself with some savory dishes.
Happy Lantern Rite, Shinha.
If you want to release a Shao Lantern, come and find us anytime.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Happy Lantern Rite to you too.
Bye-bye. Is that how it goes? I don't remember. I don't need this, but I just want it. I saw it. I want it. Where are we going now? Oh. Is over here. Okay. Okay. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the stream today. We are doing Lantern Rite. Yes, if anybody's just joining, thank you for being here. Thank you for the likes, the subscribes, the comments, all the fun times. Happy Lunar New Year, too, for those who celebrate. I know that was kind of last week, but that's what Lantern Rite's about, so I'm throwing that in there.
Is this Guili Plains?
Ooh.
Cloud Retainer, why did you bring us here?
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong, but have you ever heard of her?
I've definitely heard of it somewhere. Zhongli.
Guizhong is another name of Agentis, the god of dust. She was extroverted in nature and adored social gatherings and inventions alike.
Yeah.
Long ago, This region was yet a prosperous assembly.
Oh, I did not know that about Xiao. It means
invited her
smile.
friends to visit her home, reserving for us seats around the largest stone table. Sea Gazer would always bring out his latest treasure and place it upon the table. He could be quite the braggart. Though usually a mild-mannered fellow, when it came to those collectibles he was so fond of, he always loved to show them off.
Paimon remembers that name. So that's what Sea Gazer was like.
He was an old friend and a former rival. One has many memories of him.
Well, it's so funny. So when I booked the role of Qiqi,
Once
I
he had brought out the
Googled
treasure,
what the name Qiqi
it would
meant.
predictably
and it was
become the
unclear.
center of attention.
But I did get 7-7
Neither
as like a result.
Guizhong nor one was
And then I
content
went
to
into
let
the
him just
session, I was
steal
like,
the spotlight.
What is her
So
name
we would
supposed to
then
mean? Is it
also
supposed to be like
present our
7-7 or
proudest
something else? And
mechanical
like I didn't really get
creations.
like an answer. And then
As Adepti, we were each
since
gifted
then,
in our own ways, and
a lot of
naturally
other people that
proud of
actually
our
speak Chinese or
accomplishments in our
Mandarin have
respective
kind of been
fields
like, oh, it makes sense that
expertise.
it's 7-7 because
As a result, one
it's like
often quarreled
a
with Sea
zombie-ish
Gazer.
number or something, from what I understand. And then
His
Qiqi's always
treasures
counting
were
as well.
not even of his own making. He just used
I could be
his
wrong, don't quote me.
exploration skills to dig them out of the ground. How, pray tell, could he compare to me?
Yeah.
When every
Thank you,
single
Abigail.
one of one's accomplishments were crafted by one's own hand.
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
One digresses. Regardless, every time an argument occurred, Guizhong would come over to watch us during our mutual lambastics. On some occasions, she would join in.
I can't
And
remember
on
who voices
others,
this.
she'd take one of us by the limb and start uttering the most ridiculous nonsense.
What kind of nonsense?
Yeah.
No kind of nonsense were we spared. Sometimes she would brazenly opine, why argue between yourselves when neither of you could ever hope to beat me?
Wow.
Other times, she would make unsolicited suggestions, such as, once you two are done arguing, let's go to the foot of the mountain and grill some meat.
That sounds good.
She always sought to make everyone happy, and one must say, she had quite the gift for it. No matter what nonsense she said, one never felt bothered or offended. It also helped that she never referred to one as that illuminated bird or ladybird.
The hand.
Come on, get over yourself!
Anyway, just as our impassioned arguments would reach the apex of acrimony,
Ladybird.
Marchosius would bring his delectable dishes to the table. Who would dare snub the stove god and his wondrous creations? At the sight of him, we would all immediately drop the argument and prepare the table for a night of feasting and drinking.
Oh, this is making me hungry.
Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Can you see yourselves ever enjoying a drink from a square cup?
I realized it really doesn't matter if you choose this one or that one, like in the context of the game, but I have to scroll down to let you know I'm saying, I don't think I'd really mind.
Then you are most tolerant.
Yeah.
But that is its own virtue. Even one could never find fault with
Capri Sun.
Marchosius' cooking. As we ate, Guizhong would continue to find topics for conversation, filling the table with humor and laughter. Each of those old fossils had their character flaws and points of obstinacy. So why was it that whenever we dined together, we always had a marvelous time?
Okay, side note, one of my favorite Qiqi lines though, and people never really bring this up for some reason, is, sounds like a historical artifact to me. And that's when I'm talking about Xiao. And here she is saying like each of those old fossils. I'm like, oh my god, like...
We would drink together
The
from
connection.
spot high in the mountains until the moon set and the sun rose, and only then would the banquet
McDonald's
finally come
workers
to an end.
Yeah,
Streetwood Rambler would often remain to admire the flowers with Guizhong
Yeah, square cups.
before returning to her own abode.
Those are fancier when you think about
The
it.
glazed
I don't know.
lilies
You
were
can get
far
round
more
cups anywhere.
abundant
Square
back then.
cups.
Entire fields of them would appear to the eye as a veritable sea of flowers.
Ooh.
Streetward Rambler?
That would be Ping.
Ah.
You probably know her as Madam Ping.
I do remember Madam Ping.
Okay.
We saw her
Wait,
earlier
this
in the
is a lovely
quest.
story and everything, but didn't we come here to find that adeptus from Mr. Dvorak's story?
That's
Or
true.
Are you saying that it was Guizhong? Didn't she, already...
Pass on.
Alas, long has one avoided this place for precisely that reason.
Oh.
The sights here are a reminder of a time long gone
Whoa.
and evoke much sorrow.
That's magical.
One should have guessed that you would disrupt one's poignant moment of mourning with your incessant questioning.
She's always so angry.
No matter. One will share the whole story with you now.
Okay. Ooh, cool. I love cutscene stories.
In times gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's obscuro vulpus mechanism was superior. Though one was too proud to acknowledge it, in one's heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical arts. As for the story between Guizhong and Streetward Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetward Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul, an emotional enterprise that could never hope to be replicated by machinery.
So beautiful.
They argued endlessly, until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last.
She kinda does look like
War broke out between the
does look like
gods,
skirmishes, but-
and soon engulfed the Guili plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy and fell in battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body.
No.
After this, at Streetward Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many lantern rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes.
So beautiful.
Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No. It's everything. We think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
So pretty.
One has always been austere and private by nature, and has never relished socializing. One's dealings with Guizhong were born out of discussions on the discipline of mechanics.
Okay, but
What?
hold on.
You have loads of friends, and you seem pretty chatty.
Just because one is not ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them. One is perfectly capable of partaking in conversation despite being introverted.
Oh, that's a nice little touch in there.
But in the end, one is nothing like Streetward Rambler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise. Moreover, her friendship with Guizhong was far greater than one's own.
Okay, but like,
Back when
whose
they were
voice did we hear at the
rivals,
end of that?
They would often compete against one another
that
in the realm of
Guizhong's?
musical composition.
Even though she was passed? Or is that Street Rambler?
That cleansing bell was one of Guizhong's proudest works, having the ability to both compose and perform.
Wait, that's weird. Didn't Madame Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell? And she also said something about being a vain beauty when she was young or something.
Streetward Rambler, a vain beauty. My foot. That bell has a sad history. Clearly, she refrained from sharing with you the truth of its origins, since the right time had not yet come. As for her old friend, who else could it be? As soon as Streetward Rambler heard that a certain Zhang Li wished to borrow the bell, she realized that the man was none other than Rex Lapis, and that he had made an enormous decision. After all, we all have known each other for several millennia. Some things between us are implicitly understood.
This music's pretty.
Whoa! So they were talking in secret code? Oh, Paimon did not see that one coming.
Enough of your intrusions. Where was one up to?
Oh, that was
yes.
Madame Ping.
One remembers now. The cleansing bell is powered by a mechanical art, and can be used to great effect as an accompanying instrument. After the passing of its creator, it was used on numerous occasions during rites of parting. But Streetward Rambler did not acquire it from Rex Lapis for the purpose of producing further funerary tunes. No. Each time she rang it, it was to play the tune that Gui Zhang composed on it.
Okay, so Streetward Rambler is Madame Ping.
The two once clashed over their beliefs about the meaning of music. Who would have thought that with Gui Zhang's passing and Streetward Rambler's mourning, two tunes composed in discord would eventually become one harmonious composition? Once upon a time, Streetward Rambler also loved gatherings, liquor, and music. But after Gui Zhang passed, she preferred her own company. She could often be found sitting alone at a mountain summit, contemplating and reminiscing with her zither. The music would go from mournful to soothing to impassioned. Many years passed before she finally composed a melody to her satisfaction. In celebration, she played the tune to the clouds. Regrettably, one has only ever heard her play that tune once. Which brings one back to the matter you've been investigating. Perhaps it was during that performance that the ancestor of your Fontaine friend fell into the water and was saved by Streetward Rambler.
But if she was so happy with the melody, why would she only play it once?
Yeah.
One was also greatly perplexed by this. After suppressing one's curiosity for a long while, one finally approached her and asked why she would retire the tune after having spent so long on it. In response, she said, "Though the strings that played that melody survive, the one who inspired it is gone. Tell me, Cloud Retainer, when the one attuned to my soul is no longer here, who else could hope to understand this tune?"
Aw, poor Madame Ping.
I just remember being taken care of by you when I was young. Once the Archon War came to an end, I stayed behind in Liyue Harbor to honor my contract. Although I met Gui Zhang a few times, I never knew anything of this particular story.
Gui Zhang was quite the visionary, but tragically passed before her time. Her manuscripts still lie unfinished in the realm of clouds. Blank pages give one cause for contemplation on what might have been. Had you not decided to search for that mystery adeptus, perhaps these stories too would have been lost to the sands of time. As of now, you know the truth. That the adeptus who rescued the drowning man was none other than Streetward Rambler. Do you intend to discuss this with her?
I don't know.
Do you mean Ping might find the topic too distressing?
Precisely. The passing of our old friend is a heavy topic that both of us are usually careful to avoid.
If I may be so bold, Cloud Retainer, Could it be that this is just your own personal opinion?
Whoa! I love
so?
Ganyu for that.
I've been in Leo Harbor for quite a long time now, and I've witnessed many farewells along the way. So I, too, am well acquainted with the pain of the passing of a loved one. But this doesn't bring the city or its people to a standstill. They have to keep moving forward. Someone as perceptive and wise as Ping will surely have come to understand and embrace this. Though these immortal mountains have lost an adeptus, the harbor of mortals has gained a wise elder. No loss can ever be undone. But there is always much that can still be gained. Ping has helped countless people, and will guide many others in the years to come. And all to whom she extends a helping hand become her friends. People she can admire flowers and discuss music with. Though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit, life goes on, because there are new friends waiting for you further down the road.
You know, that's a really interesting, topic, honestly, that Ganyu's bringing up, because it's like, when people pass away, it's like, there's different reactions with different people, just like what she's saying. Like, you know, like, some people want to talk about it, it's almost like cathartic for them, and then others don't, and you just kind of have to figure out, you know, by asking politely what somebody's opinion is on that subject. And it's hard because, you know, certain deaths hit differently too. You know, some are very tragic, and I find that those are usually the ones that are the hardest for people to discuss, right? So, anyway, yeah, Ganyu is right.
We even asked Madame Ping what she thought about adding a music festival to this year's Lantern Rite. When we get back, why don't we just ask her if she'd like to perform? Maybe we can even get her up on stage.
You youngsters and your imaginations.
Why don't you come with us? It's been a long time since you last spoke with Ping, and Leo Harbor is always decorated so beautifully during the festival period.
Is not every Lantern Rite the same in this regard? Were there ever anything new to discuss? One in Ping could meet any day of the year.
I disagree. Each new day and each new year is different from those that have come before. How long will you simply let them pass you by?
If nothing else, do it for Ganyu?
The edibles she brought this time were indeed quite delectable. Very well. Then one will be off.
Don't sound so excited.
If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, one shall soon find out.
All right. We should be getting back to the harbor as well. We don't want to keep her waiting.
Nope.
Once the Guili Assembly, now the Guili Plains. Say, if we planted flowers there and cared for them carefully enough, do you think that one day we'd be able to recreate the sea of glaze lilies?
Allow one to take back one's praise from a moment prior.
Uh-oh.
You are still far too given to flights of fancy, child.
What? Cloud Retainer? You were still listening?
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you. This time, one is departing in earnest.
Cloud Retainer. Alright. Now we're probably going back to chat with Ping. I find it so much easier to just fly down from this teleport when going to that
Faster?
location.
Okay, faster.
Yeah. It is faster. Thank you, Qiqi. It always looks so pretty at night. Ugh. The lanterns. Yeah. All right.
Whoa! Madame Ping? And Cloud Retainer?
It appears you made haste after all. One arrived but moments before you.
He's too busy in Shinigami, maybe?
Bless my soul. To what do I owe the honor? How nice of you all to come and visit me.
Miss Illuminated Bird, haven't you said anything yet?
Said what, precisely? And why should one be tasked with saying it?
'Cause you're the one who's known Madam Ping the longest.
Street word. Or rather, presumably,
I've met
you would
Ryan.
prefer to be addressed
She's really
as
nice,
Ping?
so I'm really happy for her that she's in Sonic. I haven't played the game yet.
Cloud
but it looks
Retainer,
cool.
you are uncommonly polite today.
One, Given that Lantern Rite is almost upon us, the weather in the city is most pleasant, and a sweet floral fragrance lingers in the air. Ganyu, please continue from here.
Okay.
All right. So, this all started because we were trying to help Mr. Dvorak find the adeptus who saved his ancestor's life.
Ah. Here you go, Madam Ping.
Cloud Retainer informed us that the one who played that melody and rescued the drowning man was none other than yourself.
Let me think. Yes, I do believe I recall that encounter. What a long time ago that was. I'm surprised that you still remember it. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is the fact that this story has survived this long at all, when mortal lives are so very brief. It appears that she has proven herself right once again.
Who's she?
We like to call her Guizhong. From the look in Cloud Retainer's eyes, I sense that she has already told you all about her.
Albeit reluctantly, one might add.
There is no harm done. After all, Lantern Rite's very purpose is to commemorate the heroes who gave their lives for Liyue. Although Guizhong did not live to see the splendid sights of today, she was as much a hero as any other.
So how has she proven herself right again exactly?
Once upon a time, she said to me that humans were a weak form of life that she wished to protect with her wisdom. But as she interacted more and more with them, her opinions on them began to change. She marveled at the beautiful complexity of their spirits, the sheer splendor of all they could accomplish through their hard work and intelligence. She told us that to underestimate human potential would be to make a grave mistake. With the smallest amount of guidance, enormous power can be unleashed in them. And a human who has reached their full potential may well be her equal. Someone who could have as much to teach an adeptus as to learn from them.
She always had a way with words. That her mechanical accomplishments were judged superior to one's own was, one suspects, in large part due to her sheer eloquence.
Speaking of mechanics, Cloud Retainer, do you still remember that potted plant mechanism? The one that the two of you gave me as a gift?
Of course. Guizhong and one both put an immense amount of effort into that gift. It would be no overstatement to call it a testament to each of our individual technical genius.
As Guizhong once said, it takes every blade of grass and every flower to make a homeland. When I see the sight of Liyue Harbor before us today, I am reminded of this.
Pretty.
Madam Ping looks very emotional right now.
Well, she's been through a lot in her long lifetime here. I don't know. In her time.
Of all of us, it was Guizhong who was the fondest of these grand and exciting occasions. If she were still with us, I'm quite sure she would still be trying to best Cloud Retainer's finest works at every opportunity.
Liyue Harbor is always filled with the sound of music at this time of the year. If she were here, one is certain that she would seek you out to discuss and debate the virtues of various melodies.
Oh, yeah! Music! We've been dying to ask. What was the melody that you played back then? Oh, also, with you being such a music expert and all, why don't you join the concert as a performer?
I can make arrangements right away.
Oh. As much as I don't wish to dampen your enthusiasm, it's been a long time since I played this zither. My fingers don't have the dexterity they once did. And
in the middle of that cutscene,
whenever I play that tune, it always reminds me of her. I start wondering what she would think of the changes I have made to her melody. There was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it almost felt like she was back again. Sitting right there on the stone stool next to me, chatting away. Skybracer and Seagazer too, looking just like they did in the old days. No matter how much time goes by, the moment that melody starts playing, it transports me right back to that time in my memory.
So the past still weighs heavily on your heart?
Well, I would be lying to myself if I claimed to have completely moved on.
Yeah,
but that is not to say that grief doesn't get easier with time. Despite the sadness, I have found many things that bring me joy in life. It is simply the nature of the world in which we live that even if one wished to mourn for an eternity, it would be a nigh impossible feat.
Okay, I saw a good quote recently about grief, you guys, and it was discussing that, like, you know, you'll never ever get over, like, a really heart-wrenching grief. Like, but what happens is you just make space for it. Like, it's always there, but you've just made space around it in a sense. Like, if that makes sense to you, feel free. It made sense to me reading it. I was like, oh, that makes sense. Like, yeah, you'll never get over something, right? Like, it'll always be there, but at the same time, you can make space to do other things outside of the grief. And I was like, that's a really good saying.
Just look at this potted plant. Isn't it stunning?
Oh, nice.
It takes an honest and open mind to confront and conquer grief. You have indeed made progress.
Be that as it may, I shall leave the lantern rite stage to the youth of today.
Well, if you're sure.
Granny!
Oh, Yenfei.
Whoa, what's everyone doing here? Did something bad happen?
Ah, and now we've spooked Yanfei. No, everyone's just here to give me their regards for the holiday.
Oh, that's wonderful, I'm glad. Well, in that case, happy Lantern Rite, everyone.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. Oh, I just remembered that I have some work to do at Yuehai Pavilion that I need to discuss with Yenfei. I haven't been able to find a chance until now. I will leave Mr. Dvorak in your capable hands. Cloud Retainer, Ping, we will be off for now.
Huh? Does it have to be right now? Which case is this again? Hey, Ganyu!
It seems Ganyu still has much to learn when it comes to the art of deception.
What a pity. She has learned nothing of one's ability to carry a conversation.
Since it's been so long, Cloud Retainer, why don't you stay? I'll make a cup of tea and we can chat a while.
I like that teapot. It's pretty.
Gladly. This was one's intention as well.
When you next see the Fontaine musician, please give him my regards. I'd like to wish him the very best with the concert.
All right.
You got it, Madam Ping.
Yeah.
Thank you all. I think you've listened to enough of my nattering for one day. As for that melody, I will play it for you all another time. Goodness knows I need to practice it first.
Wow, that'd be great. We'll look forward to it.
That's a hard question to answer, honestly. There's a lot of really good characters
when the time
in here.
comes. Wherever her spirit may be among the countless grains of sand and specks of dust between the harbor and the mountains, perhaps she will look at the Liyue of today and steal a smile when she sees the prosperous land that it has become.
I feel like the question's twofold, because like some are characters I like to play more than others, but then some I really like, okay, so let's go over characters real quick. Wait, I just said character archive, here we go. Okay, I really like Alhaitham, I like his character design, I like his story, I do like his playstyle somewhat. I'm not in love with his playstyle, there's a little bit of a challenge with it, but I do appreciate it. Yao Yao love. Story, playstyle, everything, super cute. Wander, I like the story a lot, I like the aesthetic. The playstyle's fun, but it's frustrating when you get knocked over. I haven't played her, and I actually haven't run into her in the story yet, my bad. She's only shown up such like a brief time in the story, and I haven't played her either, so I don't know. Dory's cute. Playstyle, though, I know she's not a very powerful character. Candace, also really like her story, but I know she's not super powerful. Sino, he's pretty cool, but I didn't roll for him because he's really a DPS, and I didn't want an Electro DPS at the time. Nilo's really cute. I like her a lot. I wasn't looking for a water DPS also, though. Nihida, I really liked. I did roll a little bit, didn't get her. I really like her. After all, she's really cool. Tainari, honestly, not my favorite, but I don't dislike either. Like, he's good for the story. I like him a lot for the story. I think he's good for being like a bow user, but I think because he's a standard banner character now, that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm like, well, I don't know. And that's coming from me, and I'm a standard banner character, okay? So I get it. Like, Kale, I think she's adorable. Like, I can't hate on this character just because she's so sweet. Yeah. What am I was gonna call him Alhaitham. Oh my gosh. Heizo. I really like his playstyle. I think it's cool. Yeah. Shinobu, I think it's so funny that she's a 4-star and Ito's the 5-star. Because she's like, you know, the one kind of secretly in charge of everything, but I love her aesthetic. I love Yelan. I would absolutely roll for her, but like, I wish her banner wasn't right now, honestly. I'm like, no, come back again. I'll roll for you then. Ito is like the funniest character in the whole game. Like, every line is hilarious to me. Love it. Yunjin, her outfit is probably one of my favorite in the game. It's just so pretty. It's so cute. I'm obsessed. Shunha, also love. She's really cool. Okay. Yai Miko, I like her, but she also, like, teases us a lot. And so she kind of gets me frustrated, honestly, at times. I still like her, but, like, she's constantly, like, you know, and I'm like, what? I mean, she's very smart and powerful, and that's why she's doing it, but yeah. Ayato, I rolled for him. I love the boba. I think it's so funny. Here he's gonna do it. Yeah. Yeah. He hasn't really shown up that much in story, though. Nor has Qiqi, honestly. Goru, you know, like, great character. I'm also surprised that he's like a general, but he's a 4-star. Toma, I don't have. We haven't seen him in a while. He really introduced us to Inazuma, and then he just kind of disappeared. Kokomi, I love her aesthetic. Like, this is so magical girl to me. It's so cute. Yeah, she's really cool. Rite Shogun, I love. One of my favorite characters to play just because, like, she is really powerful. Kujisara, I just got her, like, literally a week ago when we were rolling. She's really cool. I haven't upgraded her yet. Kazuha's one of my favorite characters to play, and story and all that. Like, he's really cool. Yeah, that was a dull blade. I'll explain later. Okay, no, I'll explain. I swapped out his weapon with Alhaitham's for the moment. Anyway, I love Ayaka. I like her mainly, I'm not kidding you, because she runs really fast. But I also love her outfit. Like, she's super cute. I love the aesthetic. So basically, I love the playstyle. I love the aesthetic. Yeah, I love how she rolls. I think she's super cute. Like, the raccoon thing's adorable. She doesn't show up in the story that much, but it's really cute. Mia, I almost rolled for her the first round. because I really liked her, but then I didn't because I was holding out for Shogun. So yeah, she's great. Aloy was not part of this game really, let's be honest. Let's see here. Eula is very like cool too. I almost rolled for her a while ago when she first came out as well, just because she was a heavy hitter. Story-wise, she really doesn't show up in the story much though, and that's kind of sad. Yenfei, I love her. I have upgraded her a little bit, but for me, it was always kind of like, if I had Klee, I would have used Klee, but I didn't. But I still really like Yenfei. Like, her outfit's really cool. Rosaria, she, like, was one of the first, like boss moms that showed up, and she's still kind of mean. I think for me, it's like, whenever I see someone that's kind of mean, I always get kind of wary of them. So she's a little mean, and so is Yai, in my opinion. Not to say I don't like those characters. We absolutely need them in the game. But yeah, she also kind of has that mean attitude. Hu Tao, I can't like her because canonically Qiqi is afraid of her because she wants to bury her, okay? So I can't roll for her. She wants to kill me. Xiao, yeah, he's great. I have him. Amazing playstyle, fun backstory, cool character. Tartaglia, I like how gray he is as a character, both literally and figuratively with the outfit. Xinyan, she's really cool. I like how she keeps coming back for all these musical things. Yeah, there you go, like that. Playstyle, I don't play with her though because I don't know, I haven't really played as much Pyro lately. Zhongli, he was one of the first 5 stores I rolled for, like, intentionally.
Wine
oh my god.
the same as I remember.
The wine!
But
that's my biggest beef with him, is because he's always talking about his osmanthus wine. But yeah, I really like his jacket. I think it's really cool. I like his characterization, and the meteor is pretty great. Albedo, I'll be honest, I feel like a lot of my appeal with Albedo is actually Koi Dao being really funny. Like, like him and his character are kind of opposites in real life, and I think that's why I like his character so much in a sense. Because in game, when you really think about it, there was that whole like, what is it, like imposter thing, right? And that's kind of sus when you really think about it. So like, it's kind of like, but I still really like this character, you know, right? Ganyu, love her. She's like the only C6 character I have. I feel like for me, I love her so much because Jen and I were kind of there in the beginning as voice actors with all this, and then Qiqi again with the coconut milk, cocoa goat, whatever people kind of inferred as that being Ganyu. Like, it's never explicitly stated, but it kind of makes sense, right? Diona, ironically, I remember when I got her in the beginning of the game, I started to upgrade her, and people were like, why are you upgrading her? And I was like, I don't know, she's cute. And then I put her away, and then now I play with her a lot because she's a really good 4-star. I like the shields. Klee, I love. I would have Klee probably if there was more gems to use. She's really cute. Venti's great. Playstyle's wonderful. Story's fun. Qiqi, I really like her story. As far as like main DPS goes, I know that there's other stronger ones out there. Otherwise, I probably would have used her. Mona is a great support. I love her outfit. I love her character. I love Mona. Like, very cool. Very funny too. I love Felicia's voice print on her. It's perfect. Chongyun, super cool. He actually doesn't show up that much in the story, but I like the popsicle. Yep, the popsicle's great. Super fun character. Sucrose is great too. Super cute, super sweet. Great playstyle. Jean's fun. I love Stephanie. You know, like this character to me is Stephanie, kind of, you guys. Like a lot of us aren't our characters, but like this really reminds me of Stephanie, and I feel like I can't ever hate on this character because of that. D-Luke, I love. A lot of people hate D-Luke. I feel like he's Batman. You know? He used to be my main. Like, when it was the beginning of the game, this was my main DPS. Hello! Qiqi, obviously, love her. You know. I'm partial because I voiced Qiqi. But like, look how cute she is! Yeah. Noelle, she's cool too. I like her story a lot. I feel like if her outfit had more pink, I would be obsessed. I know that's a weird comment. I still like it a lot. Bennett. Okay,
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
In my opinion, Bennett still has one of the funniest moments in this whole game when you do his story quest, if you've played it or not. But with that poison thing, like, I was shook, and it was really funny. Yeah, and he's such a great unit, you guys. Like, he's constantly in rotation for me. Same with Fischl, she's a great unit. I actually really like her aesthetic. I know some people think that she's too young to be wearing this, but like we don't really know their ages. I don't know. I think as long as you just see her as kind of gothic and not as something wrong, then we're good. Ningguang, love her outfit, love her characterization. I don't play with her as a character though, because I feel like her playstyle is a little hard to master. Corey Yi was really good with playing with a all-Geo team with her for a while. What is my... Oh, okay. I was like, my cat is doing something. Xingqiu, great character, great playstyle. I think, honestly, you guys, I think out of all the characters in this game, I think he's been on my teams the most out of any other character. Because when I first started and D-Luke was my main, he was right there. And then right now, playing with Ayaka, he's right there. You know, like, he is a very versatile character, like, amazing 4-star, fun story too. Lisa is super cute. I'm obsessed with her outfit. I love her characterization. I can't stand her playstyle. I still don't understand when I hold square what I'm doing with her. Like, it confuses me. And when I was doing the demo when the game came out, I was so lost with her. I was like, what am I doing? It took me, like, longer than it should have to figure out how to beat the tutorial with her character. But again, love her characterization. Love Mara, who voices her, so great. Barbara's great too. I love this outfit. I'm happy I got this. But like, she's so cute with her little dance. Whee! Playstyle, yeah, she's not one of the strongest, but she was in my team in the very beginning, and I think it's great the game kind of gives everybody a healer. Razor was my actual original first DPS before I got a 5-star, so like he came home pretty early and I got him to 60. He doesn't really have much of a story in this game. Xiangling, I love her. She's currently in my El Haytham team. Like, she's such a good unit in game, and she's just so cute and adorable. Beto, I love her characterization. Like, look at her hair.
I'm always ready.
Like, look at her boots. Like, amazing. Playstyle though, like, I struggle with that. Kaya, I actually have a C6 Kaya. I could probably build him more. He's one of my favorite characters, actually. I really like his whole aesthetic, and the snarkiness. I don't know. I feel like I really like snarky characters. Like, that are, like, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I know I'm saying I don't like the snarky women, and I'm saying I like the snarky men. I don't know why that is. I apologize. I love Amber. She's super sweet and cute. I know her playstyle is not the greatest, but, you know, I just love her character. She's really sweet. So, yeah, that's kind of how I feel about all the characters. I know, right? I have a C6 Kaya. I don't... What is his constellation? I don't even know. Hold on. Like, why does that make him so good? I know that that makes him pretty viable as a character. Hold on. What are these last ones? Oops. Generate 1 additional icicle and will generate 15 energy. Nice. Okay. Increases level of glacial wilt. Nice. Cool. Creates a shield. Oh, that's convenient. That's actually really convenient. Interesting. Yeah. I really like Dia too. I don't think I'm gonna roll for her, because I don't really need to roll for another character. I just rolled for 2, kind of. I want to save my gems a little bit. But I might roll for her if she does a rerun. I don't know. I really like her character, though. Yeah, I like Bear and Bunny. I like the characters that throw little animals. I think it's cute. Although I know it can be frustrating sometimes, playstyle. Like, I was using Xiangling the other day on a team to light torches, and it was like, hit the torch! Hit the torch! Okay, we're back here again.
Mr. Dvorak!
Ah, an additional 30% damage increase. Okay.
And Qiqi's here, too! Thanks for helping set all of this up.
Welcome back. Did everything go well?
Really, really well. We found the person Mr. Dvorak was looking for.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we're telling you about the fairy lady. The fairy lady.
I see. So the melody my ancestor heard was an adeptus remembering her late friend? That certainly explains why it was such a powerful and poignant tune.
Huh. That's a really interesting first reaction. Guess that comes with having a musical mind.
I have to say, though, it's hard to believe that the fairy from the tale is now an elderly granny.
Yeah, Qiqi is afraid of heights. I get you.
Exactly what you mean. Normally, adepti don't age at all. But Streetward Rambler, or Madame Ping as we know her, probably only became old because it's what she wanted for herself.
Madame Ping possesses vast knowledge and great wisdom. Whatever physical form she may decide to take, her mind and wits are as sharp as they come.
Yep, Ka-Ting summed it up perfectly. That's exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
I think... yes. I must thank her in person. That can wait until after the concert, though. For now, I need to devote all my emotional energy to the performance.
Speaking of, Madame Ping wishes you all the best at the music festival. Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that she'll stay in her usual spot, but listen to the performances from afar.
Wait, are you serious? Oh no, now I'm starting to get nervous.
Oh, relax, dude.
Okay.
You got
all
this.
Right. Nope, another rehearsal is in order. Please excuse me, everyone.
Okay. Make sure you get rest, dude. Don't overdo it.
He's already gone. Paimon wasn't even finished telling him everything. Before we set off on our search with Ganyu, he asked us about what music means to people. After our recent adventure, Paimon thinks we have a lot more to say about that now.
Come here.
Please, share your insights with me.
Yeah.
Come here. Well, we found out that music can be used for good, but also for bad. It can make people happy and moved, but it can also be sad and bittersweet. And music is like a kind of memory written in people's hearts. It can put you in touch with feelings from a totally different time and place.
Pretty much. Though there was more to it than that.
It sounds like you had an eventful trip.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm sure Ganyu will fill me in on all the details shortly.
Wait, does that mean you're gonna carry on working?
Just a few things to wrap up. All the groundwork is done. As long as everyone enjoys the festival activities, all our efforts are worthwhile.
Yeah. Happy Lantern.
Happy Lantern Rite to you as well.
That sounds so weird with the bra added, I'm sorry.
That should be everything taken care of, right? Oh, no, wait. Paimon feels like she's forgetting something. What was it? Oh, it feels like it was a while ago. Shoot! Latent... Wait, no. Anyway, fancy bamboo shoots!
Made from nascent bamboo shoots. Yeah,
Lee
we went
said
and
he
looked for
wasn't
those.
in a hurry, so if we went now, there's probably still time, right? Anyway, even if we don't make it, it's not our fault. He could have totally picked them by himself.
Yeah, he could have.
Anyway, let's go check with him at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Come here. My cat is just like circling everywhere. I'm like, come hang out. Say hello. Oh no. I feel like Qiqi can't be the one to go to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you guys. That's too scary of a place. That's too scary. We'll have Yao Yao go. She was our guide originally. Yay! All the pretty flowers in the street. Yeah. Alright, okay. Alright, yep, see, this is why Qiqi doesn't come over here. Dun da da da. How cute are they?
Da 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 da. Da da da. Oh.
All right, let's take a break here.
Oh wow, look who it is! Are you here to hang out with everyone's favorite funeral director?
Ooh. So you're just casually practicing your rapping skills at the entrance to your funeral parlor? In broad daylight? Okay.
Yeah, you're freaking me out a little bit, not gonna lie.
After everything we've been through, you don't see me for a hot minute, and you're back to being scared of your own shadow.
By the way, I love
all
Hutao
this
socks.
open space, a clear view of the mountains behind and the sea in front. Not to mention we have several invisible audience members enthusiastically cheering us on. It's the perfect spot to rehearse.
Is that for cats?
Invisible audience members?
To me, those are cats.
Gotta say, it took me a few days to get used to Director Who's way of talking.
Xinyan was pretty spooked too when she first got here. Just like when she sees a frog, but a giant frog with sharp teeth.
Come on, knock it off.
What's wrong? I've never seen someone look so confused before. Well, don't worry, because Director Who's here to explain it all. There once was a Fontaine musician who went around town on a mission. He came door to door for his iridescence tour, looking for acts to audition. With my words, Xinyan's chords, and Yunjin as our mentor, we'll take the stage by storm with flames roaring and the whole audience calling for more.
Heck yeah.
For sure! The whole dance floor will be yelling encore! Encore! Oh, now Paimon's rhyming along. But when you say flames roaring, are you sure this will be safe?
No, don't you worry about that. I'm pretty experienced on the stage, and I've already informed the Yuhong of all the pyrotechnics we're planning on using.
Huh. Guess we'll just have to trust Xinyan on this one.
Yeah, have you seen Zhongli, the director of the Wangshan Funeral Parlor?
Oh, Zhongli. He took one of those fancy meal boxes and set off for the mountains. Said he wanted to pay a visit to some old friends.
It's a real pity that he couldn't be around for this. As well as being a true connoisseur of traditional art forms, he's able to appreciate Xinyan's performances too.
Yeah, that's right. Matter of fact, he was the one who first invited me to perform here. To tell the truth, though, I never thought I'd really find myself rehearsing here one day.
Well, now you know. The Wangshan Funeral Parlor is a great location. All of you are always welcome to come and hang out here, especially if you're in the mood to try something new.
I can speak to that. Hutao is always full of fun surprises.
And jump scares.
Actually, Xinyan, I have some lyric ideas for your part. Do you want to go through them together?
Sure thing. I'm all ears.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon, I believe Zhongli was heading to Mount Hulao, so make sure you're hiking up the right hill.
Okay.
When you see Zhongli, please pass on this message to him. It's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses. You should join us too. It'll be a riot. If there's one thing I've learned from being a funeral director, it's how to throw a party.
Cat is running around crazy. Ooh.
Okay, everyone. I think that's a long enough break. Let's take it from the top, shall we?
Ms. Yoon is such a strict mentor. These breaks aren't even long enough to have a sip of tea.
Well, you were desperate to get involved, and this is what it takes. If I gave you half the chance, you'd be sipping tea till nightfall.
Hey, how about I treat us all to some late night snacks once we're done? Hutao, what you craving?
How about some stir-fried filet with a side of crab roe tofu?
Where are we gonna find crab roe tofu so late at night?
We could always just go pester masterful chef Zhongling. Now I'm hungry. All right, let's knock this out and then go grab some food.
Nom nom nom. Cute. Okay. Zhongli, where are thee? Oh my gosh. Hi, Luna. What are you doing? Crazy. Right? Okay. Alright, alright. Oh, hi, honey. What are we doing? Yeah, you wanna come over here, say hello to everyone? No, you wanna lay on the cables? That's fun. Oh, look, it's all the creatures.
Ryder sees them! It's illuminated deer! And illuminated bird number 2!
Oh.
A familiar face. Have you come from Liyue Harbor?
I still
How
can't get over
is
the
city
Zach.
nowadays?
Everything's great! But you know, if you're so curious, you can always go and check it out for yourself!
In fact, Mooncarver has been taking many walks on Mount Tianheng in recent times. I believe the sights of the city are quite familiar to him.
Zhongli! Here you are!
Yay!
We've brought the bamboo shoots you wanted!
Woohoo!
Impeccable timing.
Yay! He puts it in the cooking mechanism.
Traditionally, bamboo shoot soup ought to be slow cooked for many hours on low heat. Using adeptus arts to hasten the process is something of a shortcut.
Wait, that mechanism... is that...
Indeed. Cloud Retainer kindly lent me her supreme cuisine machine.
Ooh,
Can we not just call it a cooking machine? Actually, never mind.
Actually, I'd be really curious if that was in Chinese originally. Or Mandarin,
so
rather.
it's probably best if Paimon doesn't go changing the name willy-nilly.
I trust that you found the answers you were seeking during your recent journey?
Yes?
Excellent. The past should be remembered, but not overly dwelt upon. Our journey should be seen as a means to take on more from the world around us. When the bamboo shoot soup is ready, I must insist that you try some for yourself.
Of course.
Oh, Zhongli! Hutao told us to tell you something. She said, it's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses! When she says performance, she must mean the Lantern Rite Music Festival. As for the banquet, she didn't tell us anything more about that, but she invited us to come as well.
As you can see, I have a prior engagement with 2 Adepti friends of mine tonight. Please, give Director Hu my best wishes for the performance. As for the banquet, since the Director insists, far be it from a mere consultant like myself to refuse.
Yay! Then we'll see you there?
Absolutely.
Rex Lapis, the bamboo shoot soup is ready.
Woo.
Thank you. I will examine it right away. The appearance is exquisite, and the aroma rich and intense.
Here, don't get on
The craftsmanship of this machine is commendable indeed. Since you came all this way, you should not leave empty-handed. Please, take some soup. It tastes most exquisite while still warm. I intend to reminisce with my old friends for a while longer. You ought to get back to Liyue Harbor. There is a performance you do not want to miss.
This is my little kitty. Huh. Well, are you gonna purr for the microphone?
Oh, yeah. ASMR. Cat ASMR. Yeah. Oh, sorry. You can chill, Luna. You can chill. Oh! What? Okay.
1, 2,
Whoa.
3.
Okay. I don't know if she's gonna leave. Or what. We'll see what happens. This is Luna, if you've never met her before. Wait, he said go back to Liyue Harbor, but yet... Oh, there it is. Why is it not... Okay. Wait, oh, that was a weird... cut. Oh, pretty. Okay.
I'm honored to be here on the Iridescence Tour stage. All right, without further ado, I'm Xinyan, this is Hetao, and this is a little something called...
The Blaze Lilies!
Ooh.
I'm up here blazing trails through the midnight sky, lighting up the world below. And when the crowds all hear my voice, they'll meet the spirit of rock and roll.
Let's go! Hey, you butterfly, you too buzzing by, guiding your way to the afterlife, opening the path without a fright. Oh, I'll light the fire, watch it blaze across the universe. I'll spit my rhymes, watch your step, or you'll get burned. Hey, woo!
Does anyone have any plans tomorrow? With another year behind us, I think we deserve a celebration of our own. My treat. Interested?
The Tianquan footing the bill? I can't miss out on that.
Yay! Pretty.
Master, listen!
It's Year of the Cat
May
Rabbit.
the year ahead be a blessed one.
I believe it shall be.
Master, the Shao Lanterns,
Ha! Elementary. One shall fashion for you a Shao Lantern the likes of which the world has never seen. And you must take it to Liyue Harbor to display its magnificence for all.
Yeah, I really like the score a lot. It's beautiful.
Listen! That must be Madame Ping!
Ooh, pretty. Yay! Yay! Okay, so I think they said that you can find characters throughout Lantern Rite, right? I don't know if you have to have completed a certain... Oh. I don't know if you've had to have completed a certain quest point at some point, right? Or are they already there?
Faster? Okay, faster.
Are they already chilling? It doesn't help. Do you guys know? Yes, they're here, or yes, I have to complete more stuff. Yeah. To find all, you need to finish the epilogue. Oh, okay. Thank you. That's what I was thinking. Wait until the following night, 19. Okay. Following night? Does that mean I can do it this time, or does that mean I have to skip it? I don't know. I'll just do this, because I'm confused. Ah! Do 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 do.
Hey, Traveler, hurry! It's almost time for us to join Hotel for dinner! Ooh, and we'll be meeting at Qiqi Kiosk.
Oh, it's like
a
right here.
place with Oh, so that's how it is.
Cute.
Thanks for the suggestions, Mr. Zhongli. I have them all noted down.
Yeah.
I've long heard that your knowledge encompasses all things old and new, Mr. Zhongli. But I never knew that you were well versed in the art of cooking, too. It is truly an honor to make your acquaintance.
No need for formalities. I too feel humbled to be in the company of such talented young people. There are many things I could learn from you.
Oh, you flatter us. If it's possible, may I trouble you to provide a few words of guidance for my practices in exorcism?
Exorcism? I can't say I'm an expert in the field, but if you don't mind, we could start by discussing...
Whoa, there's so many people here.
Oh, Qiqi was near
me.
me.
With that hotel invited Zhongli over. Paimon never thought we'd be meeting so many old friends. Happy Lantern Rite, everyone!
Happy Lantern Rite.
Likewise. Please take a seat.
I don't know why that got weird, but the... he sounded like an old man or something.
Happy Lantern Rite! Are you having fun?
Yeah, I'm learning a lot.
Me too. I've seen Xinyan perform before, but this is the first time I've watched something like this. I heard that the audience loved it too, and she's been receiving quite a lot of performance invitations lately.
Nice.
She's more busy than ever, and Yoonjin's gonna help her.
That's
Yep.
amazing.
And they asked us to pass on their season's greetings to everyone. They hope we'll have a wonderful gathering.
The performance was spectacular indeed. However, it gave Xiangling a huge burst of inspiration, which in turn gave us a bit of a headache.
Us? Did Xiangling ask you to try out her dishes too?
That, my friend, is beside the point. Watching you eat was enough for me. Come to think of it, I probably shouldn't have burdened Chongyun with eating my share too.
Hold on, Xiangling came up with a new recipe? Let Paimon try!
Yep, Paimon's always wanting to eat
Someone here knows how to encourage people. Thanks, Paimon.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have to thank Mr. Zhongli too. He gave me lots of useful pointers that really drove it home for me. Oh, so that's what you were talking about before we arrived.
Yes. Since we'll be dining together, the topic of our conversation naturally revolved around cooking. Xiangling's ideas are truly unconventional. Her choices in both ingredients and spices are comparable to a melody dancing on the tongue. My suggestions were nothing more than the icing on the cake.
Oh, the two of you always deliver. Now I'm getting embarrassed. Anyway, I'll get everyone to have a taste after I've adjusted the recipe based on Mr. Zhongli's advice.
That sounds like it might become a little safer to eat.
How about I sample the dishes next time?
Speaking of eating, Paimon feels like we're missing someone. Oh, Huta was the one who invited us, but she's not here. And where's Guoba?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Guoba volunteered to help Dad at the restaurant. You know, lots of people come over to eat during Lantern Rite. Without Guoba helping out, I probably wouldn't have had the time to accept Hu Tao's invitation. As for Hu Tao,
Yeah.
The director went to collect a guest. She asked me to stay here and host you for the time being. Seems like it's almost time.
Huh? Hu Tao went to fetch someone in person? Oh, that must mean they are super important. Could it be Qiqi, Ningguang, or Captain Beto?
She didn't clarify. And as her subordinate, I couldn't just pry into the details, could I?
As if struck by a hurricane.
We're here! Oh, we're not late to the party, right? Right? Good thing the Conqueror of Demons and I are both as swift as the wind. And whoosh, we made it just in time.
I know. Plot twist. What? Exclamation point?
I see. So the important guest is the Conqueror of Demons. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
What? They haven't met?
The director didn't mention anything when she invited us. What a pleasant surprise. Gathered
They
here with us
haven't
tonight
met?
are not only young and accomplished individuals, but also the protector of Leo's peace, Adeptus Alatus. To convene here with all of you is indeed a great honor.
A few days ago, at Longshuin.
It's almost lantern right. Yet you took all the trouble coming here.
Right, I was like, you've met before. I remember that cutscene in
The director has a way of
Yealon's
making
thing
it
with the
difficult to
abyss,
decline.
and he saved
Rex
him.
Lapis, may I ask what troubles you?
The director asked me to buy sesame oil in preparation for the celebrations.
Yeah, he's faking, but why?
Then why would you come all the way to Wangshu Inn?
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Yen Chao and received some
use the sign.
spices from him. And, see? Here's some matsutake and a portion of ham.
What about the sesame oil?
It's a shame. I couldn't find the kind the director was looking for.
Oh no. Is it weird that they mentioned matsutake, which I know is the mushroom?
I'm sure you're exaggerating,
Jean.
Jean. Sir.
There he goes again. Enough with the pleasantries. Go let our guests take a seat. Everyone here today is well known in their own field and has probably heard about one another to some extent. Some of us are even old acquaintances, so there's no need to be this formal.
I feel like that line
I heard
applies
that
to all
the
the voice
Conqueror of
actors in this
Demons
game.
and the Traveler are pretty close, no?
We're old friends, yeah.
Great. You two sit together.
Yeah, I feel like that's
You
that
should
was
take a
accurate
seat
to the
too,
voice cast
director.
of this game. It's like some of us knew each other before, and
Finally
others
remembered me.
didn't, but now
When
we
we
are.
arrived just now, the hosts at Xinyue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the food.
That's true. Yeah, funeral consultant.
Paimon would have never guessed the person Hu
would
Tao
know
went to
Xiao, yeah.
fetch was Xiao.
Yeah, me neither. I wasn't guessing
Oh,
that.
that's also the first I've heard of the Traveler and Paimon being friends with the Conqueror of Demons.
You know Xiao Chu?
Knowing is a bit of an overstatement. I've always looked up to him. You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked in close collaboration with the Conqueror of Demons for many generations, dispelling evil together, both in the open and from the shadows. Hard to imagine that thanks to Hu Tao, I've finally gotten the chance to meet him. Conqueror of Demons, I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
It is a great honor indeed to have a chance to meet the legendary Conqueror of Demons.
Yeah.
Changyun has brought that name up quite a few times in the past. I remember you mentioning wanting him to understand the importance of exorcists.
Ahem.
We know each other too.
Good job, Xiangling.
He helped try my dishes during the Masterful Chef's cook-off.
What was that about? Okay, bye.
I didn't think we'd have the chance to meet again. Happy Lantern Rite.
My cat was like, awkward conversation.
No anecdote,
leaving.
however, compares to meeting you in person. I'm Xingqiu, Xiangling and Changyun's friend. The pleasure is all mine.
Whoa. Everyone's getting all formal and polite all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't know what she should say anymore. Adeptus Yao, mighty conqueror of demons. Please accept Paimon's greetings too. Belated Happy Lantern Rite.
Belated isn't the right word to use here.
Paimon tried very hard to look for a fancy word, okay? Don't be too harsh on Paimon!
There's no need to be so polite.
You're right. This was meant to be a nice little get-together between friends after all. Too much formality kills the atmosphere. I didn't plan this gathering only for everyone to walk on eggshells. Hiya.
What's your true intention then?
A little get-together between friends, sipping the finest tea and watching lanterns float into the sky, bidding farewell to the past and embracing the present with joy. And that is something our consultant would say. I think it deserves a standing ovation. Woohoo!
Indeed. Exceptional acting skills, Director.
As for me, I'm just here to have fun and treat everyone to something good. We all worked really hard this year, whether traveling or guiding, cooking, helping with the family business, exorcising evil spirits, or conquering demons. And of course, our consultant, who's been helping out at the parlor every now and then. Everyone has done some pretty amazing things. As the one who brought everyone together, it goes without saying that I'm the one most deserving of praise.
Huh? Sounds kinda self-important, but Paimon thinks it's pretty amazing that she managed to talk Xiao into coming. He rarely ever enters Liyue Harbor after all.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious how she did it, actually.
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, boss lady.
It's not boss lady, just boss. And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Conqueror of demons, adeptus Xiao. Guardian of Wangshu Inn, hero of Dihua Marsh. I know you're
there. Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
Sorry, but you wouldn't show up if I didn't yell your name, would you?
I know you. You're the 77th director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Is there something you need?
I like how they show their little backstory. It's funny.
That does sound like one of Hu Tao's antics.
Did the Conqueror of Demons agree to come so that Hu Tao would stop pestering him?
There might be other reasons.
Smart guess.
Huh? There's more to it?
It gets pretty boring from here on. I talked about the funeral parlor's past relationships with the Guardian Yakshas. You know, just to be sociable.
In the time of the Archon War, disputes were frequent, and disaster overtook the land. Humans couldn't escape from the torment of the plague, nor could they escape death. The Adepti vanquished the demons, the Millelith fought valiantly, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was responsible for purifying the diseased and sending off the spirits of the dead. That is how the border between life and death was maintained during the war. And it effectively prevented further incidents from happening.
That's right. 1 point for the consultant. But despite our deep-rooted connection, it still took me quite a while to actually convince him.
Was he worried about his karma?
You know him pretty well, huh?
This matter is out of my control, so I need to be cautious.
True, but I've kept that in mind too. That's why everyone here today is in one way or another acquainted with elemental power. Besides, it'll only be for a short while as we dine together. There won't be any lasting consequences.
But I didn't expect there to be so many people.
There's no need to worry, Conqueror of Demons. We're not feeling anything unusual so far. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure yang energy, so he's probably the most resilient.
That's not the same. And did you just toss your carrots into my bowl?
Huh? What?
I'm siding with Chongyun. I saw that too. You're lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food. If he'd seen that, he'd definitely make you eat all your carrots.
Huh? Guoba would do that? Is he that uncompromising? But now that I think of it, Xianglin told me that Guoba used to be the stove god.
It sounds like you've heard the rumors.
You seem pretty quiet today. Is everything okay?
I'm doing fine. Not long ago, before Lantern Rite, I met an old friend. Thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable than before.
That's good to hear. Give everything you don't eat to Paimon. Yeah.
Right! Wait, what?
The wind?
Seeds of story, brought by the wind.
And
That's
cultivated by time. Did Paimon just unconsciously complete that saying? That voice. Could it be?
It must be. Dot, dot,
If
dot.
I'm not mistaken, there's someone knocking at the door. Don't just sit there, Zhongli. Go welcome our guest in.
No such need. I'm coming in.
Of course. He wants to drink.
You finally let me in. Hello, hello. No matter if we've met before or not, this moment marks a brand new encounter. Old friends and new. Happy Lantern Rite.
Okay.
Oh, it's the tone-deaf bard.
Oh, he seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes. It looks like we're gonna be friends. Fate has brought us together, so come on, take a seat and be my guest. Help yourself. Oh, I'll ask them for another set of cutlery.
This young lady here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising sun. She no doubt is the one with the most authority here. Whoa, these dishes look amazing. Is it really okay for me to join in? All right, I'm digging in.
Huh, it's you.
Oh, isn't this Genyu?
Genyu?
Oh no, he's gonna give Xingqiu's... What? Hold on. I have to move the chat. I have to see what he says. I feel like this is important, lore-wise. Oh! Wrong thing. Hold, please. Pen name away. Ah, okay, okay. Sorry, I was like, what is this? Oh no, he's gonna give away Xingqiu's pen name.
Yep. Now that I've taken a closer look, you're a fan of Genyu's works, aren't you? I met Xingqiu at a light novel convention. How I wish we'd met sooner. I never expected that there'd be another person in this world who could interpret Genyu's new novel as thoroughly as I could.
Venti, you're being too humble. Considering your poetic talent, your fundamentals are way more impressive.
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
He's my old pal too.
Yeah! Xiao, you remember me too, right? We had a chat not long ago.
Yes, yes. Monsters become more active than usual as we get closer to Lantern Rite. I was patrolling Dihua Marsh a few days ago, when I happened to run into this...
You've already forgotten? I'm a bard, remember? And bards go around singing wherever they like.
Oh, right. And this bard was performing in Dihua Marsh. It was a moving melody, and it made me feel relaxed and at ease. I couldn't help but stay and listen.
Thank you for your patronage.
See, that's how it was, I see. Oh, so that's how it was, I see. Okay.
I understand now too.
Yeah, the face is smug.
I'm Zhongli, currently working at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I love how they're
friend.
having the Archons meet.
And I'm his
Again.
boss. Oh,
Ish.
and if there's anything unsatisfactory, let me know anytime.
That's very considerate of you.
Oh? No wonder. Only a boss as savvy and reliable as you would be able to hire such an impressive consultant.
Oh, you're too nice, Venti. Not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across the stars and the land, and there's nothing throughout history that he doesn't know. From the sophisticated way he speaks, it's hard not to suspect that he could very well be an adeptus in disguise. Xiao, you're an adeptus. Do you think it might be possible?
Sorry. I'm only good at conquering demons. I'm afraid I don't have much knowledge in that matter.
New friend.
Really?
For hundreds of years, yeah.
But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable.
Paimon, play along.
Huh? Oh! Right! Xiao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the city very often, so it's, pretty normal for him to not know anything. Yeah.
Hurry. I've actually heard a few things about Mr. Zhongli before. The guests in the tavern talked about this refined and courteous man who, instead of having wine at Mondstadt's finest tavern, ordered a cup of hot tea with the most complex name.
Was it all
Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that there indeed is a musician like yourself in Mondstadt. I've heard that he's elegant and amiable, his works witty and vibrant. It's no overstatement to regard him as the best bard in Mondstadt.
Now you're making me embarrassed. I would say that Mondstadt's poetry is a little run-of-the-mill sometimes. There's one I heard a while back that went, "The old house is renewed, welcoming the spring breeze, awakening old memories." The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a distinct lack of literary flair.
I think so too. The composition needs a little jazzing up. If I were to give it a go, I'd make it an old melon on a vine, a new flower that grows fine.
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a nice ring to it.
You have great taste, Venti. I was afraid about you. Let's shake hands.
Of course, of course.
I like how they both have flowers in their hats. I like how they're both sulking.
Mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written ones. I don't know if it's my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference between those two.
I don't think it's your fault.
Chongyun's right. It's not our fault.
Paimon, watch and learn from Hu Tao and Venti. This will come in handy for your ugly nicknames.
Oh, you have a point. But speaking of, why is the tone-deaf bard here? Are you here to take part in Lantern Rite too?
I heard that Liua will be hosting a Lantern Rite music festival
This is
this
Zhongli's
year.
nightmare.
As a musician myself,
Yeah, he's surrounded by
how could
extroverts.
I possibly resist the temptation to come take a look? Or listen. Getting to know other musical styles is essential to sparking inspiration, don't you think?
Huh? But the music festival wasn't planned beforehand?
As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, I saw him near Stone Gate the other day. The Iridescence tour has finally been held successfully for once, so I had to congratulate him.
Thank you. You must feel very grateful.
Don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Xinyue Kiosk, but no one seemed to notice me. Should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding, or that a certain someone deliberately ignored the sound of the wind?
Whenever Lantern Rite comes around, Liua Harbor becomes bustling with activity. People are all busy watching the lanterns and strolling around the shops, and they might just go travel somewhere on a whim. It is rather difficult to predict another's whereabouts.
That's valid.
The festival is in full swing and proceeding smoothly, and we're all gathered here with friends, new and old. This is no doubt a wonderful occasion worth celebrating. To come together with all of you at the beginning of the year, one can't help but be filled with joy. In a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea in lieu of wine.
Very well said, Mr. Zhongli. That was exactly what I wanted to say. Now I'm getting a little self-conscious. I didn't cause you too much trouble barging in like that, did I? We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt, but since Mr. Zhongli insists on drinking tea, I'll give a toast with tea too. Everyone, thanks for the treat.
You're welcome. As the host of this gathering, I hope everyone enjoys the food and drinks. May this year be better than the last.
I admit, I didn't know Osmanthus was a thing before this game.
Attend
It is
to
a thing,
later.
though.
Sticking to tea seems like a good idea.
All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts. Should we?
Shall.
What's with the urgency?
Are you done eating? Wanna head out for a walk?
Sure.
Have you two finished eating? It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a meal. Helps with digestion.
Paimon will come too.
You're still hungry, right?
Yeah?
Don't worry, we'll be back soon.
Okay
Bye.
then. Don't forget to come back.
Bye.
Let's depart. You go ahead.
Oh, wait, everyone else is over here. Let's go talk to the other people. I like chatting with the people.
It seems like our new friend is an expert in wine.
I deserve no such praise. I only drink for fun. It's nothing compared to your expertise. I'm glad we're only having tea today. What if I got drunk and said something nonsensical? I'd surely become an object of ridicule to someone I've just met.
No such thing. I wouldn't dare disrespect the director's guest.
Can we talk to Paimon? Yeah, we can.
You're not allowed to leave Paimon here alone. To be honest, Paimon's worried about saying the wrong thing.
I think it's funny how Paimon's literally by, like, just like right here. Nobody else is talking to Paimon.
Did you talk about anything interesting before we started the meal? Anything fun I missed out on?
Oh, we were talking about cooking. Mr. Zhongli told us that he went on a trip to Qiaoyang Village the other day and got a hold of some uncommon ingredients. Tea seed oil and sesame oil. He suggested I try using those in my new dishes.
Oh, no wonder he left his post for so long that day. Those ingredients would be difficult for anyone else to find. I guess I'll need his help next time as well.
Ah, I forgot Qiqi Hu Tao. Ah!
About you and Venti. Could he be a partner in your family business?
That's right. You know how my family is. A lot of business secrets can't just be divulged at the dinner table.
Ah, just as I thought.
That's cute. Alright, we talk to all the peoples. My cat's being bad again, you know, the usual.
Are you alright? It's hard to describe.
Unfamiliar with gatherings like this?
It's not that. There were those among the adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. Sometimes they would call up a few others for a drink. Even I got dragged along to their gatherings many times. The adepti all have their specialties, making most of them proud and arrogant. Everything they say is straight from the heart. It never gets too complicated. But this time...
I understand. It's all Zhongli's fault. Or should I say Venti's fault? I'm gonna choose Zhongli because I've seen both of these answers actually online and he reacts differently. But I feel like I like his response better for Zhongli's.
That's not what I meant.
He gets a little madder.
Or perhaps I should say Rex Lapis is really good at adapting to human life. You could say that he actually enjoys doing so.
That's actually one of the few times we're choosing the thing actually
that's something
makes a
I
difference.
might never be able to do.
Well, you don't have to be like them.
That does sound like something you would say. No matter. I know my circumstances.
Yeah, he's more protective over Zhongli, yeah.
Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, it feels strangely novel.
Strange in a good way?
Yes.
Oh, good.
The parlor director went out of her way with the invitation, so it was difficult to turn her down. I had made mental preparations before agreeing to come. She told me that all the guests today would be acquainted with elemental power, and I knew that you would be here. But I didn't expect the other guests to be...
No one would have guessed.
General Capisis always said that we should live in the present and enjoy every pleasant surprise. Perhaps that's what I should do with what I'm feeling now. But I think he meant designing clothes for those around him. The clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Brother Bosacius never tried to hide his distaste in front of him. Rex Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capisis himself. I never saw him wear this during the war. I didn't expect him to start wearing it later.
Oh, here you are. I'm not intruding, right?
You're not. What is it?
Hu Tao saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring out the desserts. Paimon got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping and munching.
But not so anxious that she can't eat. Sounds like she'll be okay.
To be honest, I was kind of worried too. You looked a little restless just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here and was planning to head back to Wangshu Inn for something Yan Xiao made.
You're worrying too much.
Xiao, don't pull any static wind cyclings on us. Cha.
Why would I? Anyway, let's head back.
Please wait! There's another reason why I came looking for you. Here, take these. I brought them for you.
Aww, she's always giving stuff.
Yup. Since the Masterful Chef's competition, you could say that Yan Xiao and I are not only competitors, but good friends as well. I visit him at Wangshu Inn sometimes to discuss our cooking. I heard him say that the esteemed guest on the roof loves nothing more than a good plate of almond tofu, so I learned a thing or two about the dish from him. I'll be honest, before Hu Tao invited everyone, she secretly came looking for me, told me about the guests she planned to invite, and asked me for some suggestions on what she should order. So I made a few servings of almond tofu for you guys in advance. Take them as a token of gratitude for your support.
Aww,
when
she's so sweet.
I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started eagerly running around the kitchen and helping a lot too.
Aw, thank you, Xiangling and Guoba.
Thank you for the trouble. There was no need to... I'll take them. Thank you. And Guoba too.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made probably tastes and feels a little different from the type Yan Xiao cooks. Please let me know if there's any improvements I should make.
Okay.
That's all. Alrighty, we should head back now. We can't keep Paimon waiting.
Nope. Also, I made Kirby in Smash. Yeah. Luna, no! Hey, no. Don't you dare try to eat those avocados.
You're finally done whispering secrets to each other?
Luna!
So much for promising Paimon you'll be back soon.
My cat is, like, being bad. Hey, Luna. Come on. You know you're not supposed to be up there. Okay. We were pretty quick. You're only angry because you have no sense of time.
How could you say that to Paimon? In that case, besides having no sense of time, Paimon will let you know what having no sense of fullness looks like. Your dessert is all Paimon's.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious business to take care of. Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
Strive doing more like Hu Tao, Paimon.
Paimon's too busy eating to talk to you.
But even though we're all well acquainted by now, I think this festive gathering deserves something ceremonious.
Oh? Is this some local custom?
Nope. This is something I made up so that good luck will be on our side, that's all. Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. Let's use this incense burner on the table.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, you can't go eating the avocado like that. That's not nice. That's mine. Yeah, and you have IBD. You can't be eating weird things. Yeah. You sitting? Hi. Okay.
It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. I'll leave refilling and lighting the incense to the most distinguished guest among us all. Lighting the incense will signify continuous growth and prosperity in all our endeavors in the new year.
I see. Perfect symbolism, as expected of Hu Tao. And speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure we all agree that it's Mr. Zhongli. I'm not very familiar with the details of his past deeds, but chatting with him has been a real eye-opener, even for a bard who has traveled all across the world. If knowledge were a form of power, one could even say that you're a wielder of unlimited strength.
But when it comes to having a way with words, the notable bard is certainly one cut above the rest. I just happen to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like an unparalleled talent. I am truly impressed. Since we all get to nominate someone... I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director light the incense.
Huh? That won't do. Don't flatter me just because I'm your boss. We are looking for the most distinguished guest here. As the host, I shouldn't be involved in this discussion at all. Now that we've enjoyed this table full of delicacies, how about we let our one and only chef here do the honors?
Is this really the way this works? I didn't cook any of these dishes.
It's not a big deal. Just look at her. Xiangling, the disciple of an adeptus, the stove god's best companion, the winner of the Masterful Chef's competition. The only heir of the famous One Mean restaurant. A good old friend of mine. There's no better choice.
Why does Paimon feel like we're back at square one again? Please stop! You're making me embarrassed. If we're looking for a distinguished guest, surely the second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild counts. It's one of the largest commerce guilds in Liyue Harbor.
It's so cute they're all nominating
Don't get
each
me
other.
involved in this.
Oh, not a bad choice. With the Commerce Guild's young master lighting the incense, we're all sure to make a huge sum of mora in the new year.
That's not how it works. Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish, but it's of lesser importance than good health and happiness. Which means we should choose Chongyun, the skilled exorcist who keeps everyone's home safe from evil spirits.
Huh? Now you're nominating me? I can't be the one when we have the Conqueror of Demons right here. Adeptus Xiao has the most seniority among everyone here today. We should...
I refuse. I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest here.
Is he going to say it's Zhongli?
You should all be able to make the right judgment based on your observations.
Wait, don't.
One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
Oh no. I like how they delayed that. That was funny.
That's right. Even though you're always mocking Paimon, you're still pretty popular with other people. No, wait! Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you again.
I'm not the only well-connected person here, though.
Huh? Who else is there? Huh?
You, of course.
Huh? Does that mean Paimon's the most distinguished guest? Oh, well, that was unexpected!
I agree. Paimon's just the one we need. Without a friend constantly by your side, a long journey would become dreadfully lonesome. But once you have someone there to brighten up the atmosphere, everything along the way will become lively and vibrant too.
Ah. The traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories. But without Paimon, they would have become quite monotonous. Paimon plays an indispensable role in making your journey a happy and smooth one.
You guys! Paimon's not used to being praised like that.
Aww.
Those were genuine compliments, right?
Of course, you're the best travel companion ever.
Thank you. You made Paimon wait for a long time, but Paimon's not mad anymore.
Don't take everything to heart, Paimon. Friends tease each other all the time.
That is indeed true.
That means Paimon is as important to the traveler as Guoba is to me.
Looks like we've come to an agreement. Any objections before we proceed?
I trust the traveler's judgment.
Then Paimon it is. And now, the world's most excellent traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend. Paimon will be refilling and lighting the incense for us. Here you go. Take the match and don't burn yourself. But if things go really wrong, here's the 2-for-1 coupon.
Paimon clumsily lights it. Now that everyone's had their fill of delicious food and tea, it's time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye. Da, da, da.
It's getting late. I won't take up any more of your time. You're all free to go as you please.
Yeah, the food and desserts were delicious.
Yep, the tea was amazing too.
You don't have to go all polite on me. Just remember to come when I invite you next time. Let's see. It's dark out, so I'm going to accompany Xiangling, Xingqiu, and Changyun back home. As for the rest of the guests, I'll leave them to our consultant.
No need. I'm headed towards the harbor to meet a friend on the ship. There's no need to trouble one such as Mr. Zhongli. I think you know the place I'm talking about. Come meet me anytime.
I will. I don't know who this friend
It was
is,
great
actually.
getting to know you all. Let's meet again when the spring breeze begins to blow.
Bye. Oh, we should write poetry together sometime. We'll catch you all later then. Don't forget to return to the parlor later. There's something I need you to do.
Understood. See you later.
Bye.
Well then.
Rex Lapis.
Just Zhongli will do. I live as a mortal in Liu Harbor now. I am just one among many who begin work at sunrise and retire to rest at sundown. If we were to consider status and seniority as Zhongli, I should be respectfully referring to you as Adeptus Xiao.
Aww.
Heaven forbid.
Adeptus Xiao.
Not you two.
I meant what I said. I heard that during the Lantern Rite Music Festival, you conferred with Streetward Rambler and Cloud Retainer. I take it as you've gained a lot more knowledge about the past? The same truth will sound different coming from different people. As more bear witness to a story, feelings and interpretations expand in variety too. I once had a pleasant chat about the past and present with a Sumeru scholar named Soraya, and learned a few things about her research topic. From the evidence she found and the conclusion she made, her area of research is already very close to the truth. But there are multiple sides to humans and gods alike. In the legends recorded by humans, some gods were depicted as arrogant and condescending, while others were kind and capable. But whether to me, Streetward Rambler, Cloud Retainer, or younger adepti such as Xiao and Ganyu, those adepti and gods that may seem extraordinary to humans are something more akin to close companions. This was as true back then as it is right now. Just how Xiao may seem unapproachable to most, but the Traveler has proved otherwise. So there's no need to dwell too much on certain things.
Zhongli, what you're saying is...
It looks like you understood what I meant. Ah. The director asked me to accompany you on your return, but I don't think you'll need my protection. I'll be taking a walk around and admiring the night scenery. After that, it'll be time for me to go back and meet up with the director. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
Bye, Zhongli. Everyone's gone now. Paimon always feels a little empty inside when a lively celebration ends.
Aww.
But at least you always stay by Paimon's side. No. Paimon got it mixed up. Paimon, the best and most distinguished travel guide, will always stay by your side, Traveler.
It's my honor.
Good that you're aware of that. Xiao, is there anything else you want to do? We could take you on a tour of Liyue Harbor.
No need. I've stayed here for much longer than I had expected. The city lights are a fine sight, but it's time for me to leave. The events of today occurred so abruptly. I appreciate your kindness.
The feeling's mutual. You don't have to thank me every time.
Okay. I'll see you next time then.
Poof. Like how he just snaps. Yeah. Alright, so let's find Qiqi, you guys. I feel like I saw that she's somewhere around here, but I just don't know where. Where is she? Is she up these stairs? Oh, she is! Yay! Okay. There's children staring at the children. Okay, hold on. I feel like it'll be cute though if instead of having Qiqi meet Qiqi, we have Yao Yao. Look how cute they are. Look how cute they are. Yay, the friends. Yay. Oh, look. Okay, wait. There we go. All right.
The Lantern Rite celebrations are getting better by the year. Such wonderful music.
Dr. Baizhu, I've brought the herbs. Who are they for?
The singers. Performing at a music festival is very demanding. Using these herbs in good time will protect their voices from damage.
Oh, that's why you were preparing them all night.
I dared not neglect the Yuheng's request. Her messenger was quite insistent that it should take top priority. Let me double check again. This one is for...
Okay, so the story is, when I was recording this, I recorded this line first, but then in the trailer, you know, where they were doing the cutscene with the singing, Qiqi shows up and she was like, right? But like, I was like asking, I was like, oh, is she like watching him give herbs or whatever? And then there was like some comment about like, no, I think those are ashes. And I'm like, what? And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know, I'm confused, but yeah, I was like, that's not what but then like watching the thing now, I'm like, wait, that looks like a lantern, so I don't know. Like maybe it was always a lantern and like it wasn't very clear, so but they're so cute together. Yeah. Ew. Okay. Sweet. Okay, so was that the end of the cutscenes, right? Right. Yeah, okay. So that's it of that, but then you guys seem to think that Venti and Kazuha are somewhere. Should I go say hi to them and then end the stream? Are they on the crux? Do, 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 do. Yeah, I find them in different areas. Okay. Why can't I find the crux? What's going on? Oh, there it is. Like, it's like right there. Okay. Because he mentioned the ship. There they are. Okay, so I was wondering, my guess was Kazuha in the story because I was like, huh. I feel like the only person he would go see would be maybe Kazuha, but I'm like, I don't know. Look at all these cool, like, presents. Okay.
This is such a cool ship! Facing the sea breeze and gazing out at the soaring seagulls. Makes me want to sing out loud! Kazuha, how about I stay here and be the ship's resident bard?
With your level of artistic finesse, I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
I like how they move.
But I'm afraid the sailors
their
aboard are
bodies.
not the most versed in the arts. They probably wouldn't understand the deeper meaning your poetry holds.
You can't say that for sure. Poetry is spur-of-the-moment creations. Anyone viewing the same sights and experiencing the same atmosphere would surely understand. There's a port in Mondstadt too, but I rarely get the chance to board any of the ships. Speaking of ships, everything's perfect about this one, except... Kazuha, could you tell your captain that my height says nothing of my age? I'm way past drinking age. How often does one get to enjoy a seafood feast on a ship? It'll be a real shame if there isn't anything stronger to enhance the food. Pretty please?
There's not much I can do about that. It's not because Captain Beto's not on the ship right now, but because there's no room for negotiation on this matter. Even I have to sit in the no-drinking zone every time.
But I don't get drunk after just a few sips. Trust me, I can hold my liquor really well.
That's funny. They're too little. Too little. Yeah. Alright, you guys. Well, speaking of food and noms, I need to eat food. Cause yeah, it's kind of been a long stream. So anyway, thank you so much for coming to my Lantern Rite stream. I actually don't really know when I'll be streaming next because February, I know I won't be able to stream Wednesday or Friday evenings. So
don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today. Come on.
I don't know. I also can't stream Monday evenings either. So if I do stream, it may be like a Tuesday or a Thursday, but I know other people stream on Thursday, and then like Tuesdays are usually really busy for me. So I might still stream on like these days, but maybe at like an earlier time. I really don't know. Or like on Wednesday, like earlier than 5, it might be like a... But I feel like that's too much. So I'll have to figure something out. But
Ooh, what's
I may or may not be
there?
streaming basically for the month of February. Who knows? But I will still be streaming at some point. So thank you so much for the likes, the subscribes, the comments, all that wonderful stuff. I'll try to figure out what's going on. Yeah. Because I like hanging out with you guys and playing the game. But yeah. So thank you guys for being here, for joining Lantern Rite. I'm glad we got to like hang out and chill and all that good stuff. And have a good evening. Thank you to my mods. And thank you again for all the support from you. Bye-bye.